To the Ceilings Boys, shout out Charmer.
Strip the serotonin. Count your days.
Hello and welcome to the 9th episode of the Booze and Tunes podcast. As always, Thomas Radley to start out. Golf clap for that one.
Oh!
We have, as always, my cohort and close dear friend, Lee Wargi Wargo in the blue flannel tonight.
Yo.
We have Andrew Arco Grimbeard Veerkoon up in the top left. And joining us tonight, an amazing guest all the way from Marquette, Michigan. Not entirely sure if you're there right now, but we have Charmer. So everybody give it up for Charmer real quick. We don't have to golf clap that one. So to start off, we're gonna get into it right off the bat. We have David Dagnall, Nick Erickson, Neil Berg, and Zack Alwarden. We want to make sure that everybody is familiar with everybody on the couch. So as the lineup goes, we'll have that edited in, I am sure. Now, what we want to start with is not actually Charmer. What we want to start with is Go Run Sprint.
Fuck.
So that was Dave, Jason Vada, and Cody Langsford, from what I have done the research on. You guys had an album named September Poetry. The best song off that, in my humble opinion, was Short Shorts by a long shot. And so when was that? What year did we have Go Run Sprint with that album, September Poetry?
That would be 2012 or 11.
Damn.
That was my first go at music.
Awesome. Well, to be honest with you, that fucking album bangs, man. That's a ripper, a whaler, if you will.
Yeah, I'm gonna just assume that you're being a dick about it.
Oh no!
It actually.
I'm not gonna lie. I listened to Short Shorts like fucking 9 times today. I actually really fucking like that song. But I do have one question about it. The ending of the song is a voicemail clip that says, "Okay, please tell me it's recording. Your stupid voicemail is so stupid." And I want to know who that was and what the rest of the message, if any, there was.
I wish I could even tell you. It'd be like a voicemail that I got, but like I couldn't tell you. Honestly, like I wiped everything on the internet, and the only reason that's still up is I don't remember the password or the email or the username I used to upload it, and like that's like the last remaining thing.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm glad we found that for you then. After that, I think the first thing that we were able to find was, of course, the attic sessions, because those there was a lot of attic sessions that we found. My favorite of those was State Birds, I believe it was. That one was fucking awesome. You guys, so the attic sessions were like, you had a bunch of different artists on there, different bands. I'm not sure if they were solo or not. And you guys did all of that in your own attic, or was that somebody else's house?
That was my attic.
Okay.
Yeah, and like Neil was like the first or second guest to ever do that. That's actually like one of the first times we hung out, and that was like before we he did that session, and like the next day I was like, oh, let's play music together.
Well, that's pretty fucking awesome, actually. So what was that, like 2015-ish, somewhere around there?
What's that?
What, that was around 2015, maybe, somewhere around there?
Yeah.
Okay, and you so from what I've dug up myself, I know that Dave and Nick went on to become good friends. They attended North Michigan University together. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
All right. After graduation, the original lineup of the band had moved to Rochester, New York, and you guys lived there and worked on the first LP, which was the self-titled one. In so many words, there was some turmoil. You and Nick moved back with the songs that would eventually make up the first album.
Neil and I did.
Oh, you and Neil.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And you reached out to Nick to practice, and about 3 or 4 practices in, you guys actually got signed to No Sleep. Is that right?
Yeah, that checks out.
All right. And from what I've dug up, anyways, Zack, you grew up with Neil, and when they came back, you were living in Kalamazoo. So they contacted you to get into the band and start working with them. And, you know, as they say, the rest was...
you need to move. That's mostly true. No, it was more like they would come to Kalamazoo when I was living there, and they play house shows, and then they stay with me because I knew Neil growing up. We skateboarded, just were good friends growing up. And then I happened to move home, and they happened to need a bass player once I moved back up here. So it was like a time thing. Just
awesome. And so how far is Marquette from Kalamazoo?
About 7.5 hours.
Sheesh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Damn, how big is Michigan? What the fuck? News. Yeah.
It's pretty tall, huh?
Yeah, something like that. So before we get into the next, we want to spin the wheel of drunkenness. Lee Wargo, you take it away, buddy.
Hopefully
I
it's a
gotta
fucking
warn you, it doesn't stop.
Hopefully,
we have a very spinny wheel. It doesn't stop very easily, but when it
Thing's
does, we'll
fucking
have a
greased.
topic. So
hopefully it's take a fucking shot.
Oh,
Jaeger's
oh.
staring
might
at
be,
me.
you never know.
Actually, it's trivia.
Trivia already. Okay.
Don't worry, I got one.
You want to start this one
Yeah,
out? Lee,
I got
take
one.
it away.
All right. What is Topanga Lawrence's zodiac sign?
What the?
Yeah, Daniel Fisher.
Daniel Fisher or Topanga herself.
Topanga from the show.
She's a Gemini, for sure.
Mm-mm.
Fuck!
I have no idea.
I'm gonna say Gemini.
I just tried.
Nope.
Scorpio.
It's Scorpio.
Is it Scorpio? Woohoo! One for Scorpio, gang, on that one.
What's that? November?
Yeah, that's well. I'm in November. I don't fucking know. I'm sure it
Oh.
extends further and
I think it's like-
backwards.
I just said Gemini because that's the only one I know.
I know. What's the other one? I know Cancer for sure. That's one. I think.
That's
right.
And
before
I
mine.
think
That's
that's all I got.
That's right before mine.
All right, let's get one more spin in because we
I only
did not
know these
expect
three.
trivia to hit that
Alright.
quickly. So let's go back.
Fucking spinner.
It's gonna be trivia. Look at that thing.
Oh, it's a thick spinner for sure. Oh, what do we got here?
Oh, rip one.
Rip one. All right.
That's
And we assume you guys have smoking apparatuses of some kind of cushion, if you will.
all right.
He's hitting the fucking
Wait,
wall,
so you-
so am I.
You have to rip one. There's no other required action.
You just
No,
rip
that's
one.
That's it.
You just
Yeah,
rip
Just
one.
rip one. The wheel will
It
be
could be
spun.
one of.
Oh, I just
Is that a
fucking
versatile?
I just hit my camera off.
Yeah, yeah. You can do whatever you want if you're trying to rip one, man.
Yeah, just straight ripping.
I'm ripping a fat one personally.
All right. Well, the weight depending on you can do whatever you want.
I kind of have to.
Oh shit! All right, we already broke out the fucking what
The
is
Juicy
that?
J.
The Jaeger.
The Jaeger. We have Jaeger on deck. All right.
Okay.
All right. So moving on from the attic sessions, we did find one of Dave's old projects, I believe, with a man named John Tyler Reed, titled Yamcha, also referred to as Charmer's Graveyard in multiple segments.
Oh. He just did one song with me. That's not with him. I just.
Oh, okay.
shit on that.
But there are multiple songs on there.
Yeah.
And the song with
Huh?
John Tyler Reed is Kiwanis Club, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, so that was what year? Like 2017, 18?
I don't know. 2018.
2018, somewhere
think-
around there.
I don't know. You bring up things that I'm just like, oh man, I don't.
Well, that's the hope, right?
This is trivia. This is trivia too.
Yeah, right. It's trivia on yourselves. We have to make sure you guys know about yourselves. The first video that we could find, anyways, of any kind of Charmer titled things was Pet Tiger, So He Stops Barking. That was May 2015. In the background of that video, you had multiple people playing Smash. So I just wanted to get into what was going on in that. Did you do that all the time? Just record while people were playing in the background?
It was like no rules when we were doing it.
No.
It was kind of how were they? I mean, that was for me. That was like me doing it, so I didn't care. And I thought to just have they were already overplaying, and I was like, "All right, guys, I gotta do this video." Actually, you guys can just stay.
Okay. All right. Well, keep it
I
chill.
don't want to kick you out.
No, you can't. You absolutely can't. And the only other one part of that video that I was curious about, the Canadian flag. So you guys are from Michigan. I know that's up north. Are any of you guys Canadian or just big fans of the flag?
I think I got that thrifting, and I'm like
Just being neighborly.
Yeah, I'm French Canadian, but I'm not.
Okay.
I got a bit in me too.
And we had the first show that you guys did apparently was also Hot Mulligan, Label Mate's first show. And how was that show? You guys, there were 2 other bands on that bill, but I couldn't find anything about them anywhere. But you guys, Hot Mulligan, go back quite a few years.
Yeah, we've known it. I mean, these guys even knew him before I did. So
Yeah.
And how long have you guys known those guys?
Well, me and Neil, our local skate park where I pretty much me and Neil became friends. Chris Freeman of Hot Mulligan would come there and skateboard. He was like a little bit younger than us,
No shit.
so we knew him. Been like 12 years old, and he was always coming there. And then the singer Tades, I've known him because I graduated with his older brother, and I was really good friends with him. So he was always like the younger kid at the house when I'd come over there and hang out. So yeah.
Well, that's, I mean, hey, it seems like most of the band intertwines some way or another through Zack, so I can appreciate that ebb and flow that you guys have there. So how old are you guys? You said you met him when he was about 12, and that was what, 10 years ago or something like that?
More than that even, because I'm 28, Neil's 27. So
I'm 27.
how old's Chris? We got to be like 3 or 4 years on Chris. I don't know. Something like that.
Damn, Hot Mulligan's younger than we anticipated, I believe.
Yeah, they're a bit younger than us by a few
And
years.
you guys actually went on to do a tour with them later on, right?
Yeah, we've done a bunch of different things with them.
There was the one that I believe it started in Newport, Kentucky, which I was unfamiliar with as a city as a whole. And you guys did 6 or 7 shows with them.
It was one of our first tours, really. It was like before either of our bands really even took. It's funny, like once both of our bands started like gaining notoriety, like we have not done hardly anything with each other since that has happened. But at the
That's
same time,
a shame, man.
very fun.
I mean, hey, we're big fans of Charmer and Hot Mulligan around here. I know Lee up here. I think Lee's favorite band in the world is probably Hot Mulligan, so that probably means a lot.
It's just so fucking catchy, dude. It's just so...
Nah, we love them. Those are our boys.
So,
I mean, in the future, we'll do shit with them. Yeah.
oh well, yeah. I mean, hey, that would certainly be welcomed by the emo community as a whole. I'm certain. And you guys, so you guys were actually signed before No Sleep to Have Fun Records. That's right.
I mean, if you want to call it signed, they put out like a tape for us.
Right. You released Whateverville on Have Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was what, August
Zack
2016, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds right.
Was that the first piece of music you guys put out as a whole as Charmer?
No, we did like 2 songs before that.
And
called
those
Best
were
First
released
Break.
on.
Just like
Independent.
same like Have Fun or I mean, if you want, those are both technically independent, but
Okay. And then so
Yeah.
2017, you guys joined No Sleep, and from what I understand, you were described by the owner of that label as, quote, the definition of Midwest emo.
I didn't know that. That's not.
That is an exact quote. That is an exact fucking quote.
Oh yeah.
But so
We are the definition.
now you are the definition. And that was 2017, and you guys released the self-titled in 2018, right?
Yeah.
And so I am curious because you guys recorded that one with Jake Ewald and Ian, and it was mastered by Ian Farmer. So how was the working process with those guys?
It was great. We like recorded it in like 4 days, and then got the fuck out of there.
Joe.
Wait,
Yeah, like it was 16
wait,
16 hours there and 16.
is he shotgunning?
No.
Are you shotgun?
Yeah, you already.
No, I'm just hanging out.
Damn it.
Well, I think it's time that we all gun one before we get into the new section. Then.
We can. I opened it, but I didn't. I wasn't gonna tell you.
Okay, all right. Well, then hold on, just momentarily. Let's all gun if
God
we can,
damn it.
in name of the pod,
Oh,
in shouts
boy.
to Charmer.
Hold
I
on.
didn't.
These are
I didn't
cool.
even know that this was happening. All right.
For all the vampires watching.
Wait, so do we also have the gun one?
Are you a felt gunner too?
Oh boy.
Oh, this
Huh?
guy's the best.
What'd you ask?
This guy. Did you just do it with your thumb?
My teeth.
What about other homies?
No,
I bet
used
it
the key.
open. Yeah.
Oh,
You're doing that shit
sorry.
with your thumb?
I thought that's what you. Yeah.
No,
I thought you were just doing that too.
I always-
That's what
I
I'm
always-
doing.
Weird.
I always vamp it.
Oh, are we supposed to be gunning a beer right now?
I've literally
Oh,
never
yeah.
shotgunned a beer in my life.
Ever
Is
in
that
your
the
life?
rule? Are we gunning a beer?
Oh yeah, we're
it
gonna.
only-
If you're open to it, absolutely
Only-
we are.
only-
because
only
we
if
can
you
get
want
your
to.
first gun ever on cam, and that would just be a momentous occasion.
You should do
That'd be pretty
Only
good.
if-
it. No, you
I-
should do it.
I saw him holding this can sideways, and I was like, "Fuck."
I thought it
Wait
was
a-
about to be
wait
done.
a-
We were-
hold
we were
on.
all- We were freaked out.
I just like to do that because it's fun to put your thumb in your hand. So.
Were you just gonna
The
drink?
process-
You're just gonna like sip by sip after? You weren't gonna shotgun and just poke the hole through.
Yeah.
He was making sure that it was all comfortable, man.
Hey, you don't get to beg us to shotgun a beer with you.
All right.
We gotta have it one way or the other. So if we can gun one and get right to it, that's what we'll do.
So, are you using
so
your canine?
That's what he's doing, yeah, because
yeah.
he's a disgusting mongrel of a human.
That's a big baller move. I've cut my gums doing that one for sure.
Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know how the fuck you do that. To be
I've
honest,
done it a
with you,
couple
but
times. It's super easy. You just gotta think about it a little bit and just push it right
You
through,
just gotta think about it a little bit.
or not think about it at all. I guess.
Yeah, I would probably say don't think about it at all. All right, we're ready to go.
All right.
These are
3, 2,
cold.
1.
This everywhere.
To the ceilings, boys. Shout out Charmer.
Oh man. I might be.
Woo!
I saw you like light up out of the corner of my eye.
This hurts.
Yeah, these are cold.
Oh,
They're
it's
just come out of the
so
fridge.
bad.
Woo! That's a cold one.
Yeah, this is really fucking cold too. Oh my god, brain freeze.
Cold one right there, buddy. All right. Now they're all good and sauced up. That was Charmer's first ever shotgun on cam. Just want to get that one out there. That's a world first.
As far as we know,
On cam.
First.
I Snapchat myself shotgunning all the fucking time. So who knows?
Oh.
Oh.
Woo! All right. Well, after that
So,
one,
yeah,
gonna crack a cold one.
good. Yeah, once you get
Yeah, you gotta chase that.
Woo! Gotta chase that with a cold one, I'm sure. Lee Wargo, let's get back to the wheel of drunkenness, please.
Oh boy.
Hopefully, there's no
Nope,
shotgun.
it landed on shotgun a beer.
Oh, God. I'll off myself immediately. I swear to God.
What do we got?
Oh, too cold.
Oh,
What do we got?
all drink or smoke.
All drink or smoke. You guys can take a rip.
This
You guys
one's
can
your
take a
choice.
tug. You do what you will.
It's like a rip one, drink one, boot one. They're all just the same thing.
Oh yeah, this is designed to get you fucked up.
Oh yeah. The name of the game here is intoxication. That is the name of the game. All right.
I'm gonna do a little bit of both, and I'm gonna be that guy.
So I want to take at least the pop. All right. I want to take at least 1 second to talk about the self-titled album. So the self-titled album you guys did release through No Sleep, and after that, did you guys immediately embark on a tour to promote that one?
I think it was pretty shortly after. A couple weeks after.
A couple weeks after. And I
Yeah,
actually.
it was.
Oh no, continue. I'm sorry.
Fucking Pale Lungs.
Yeah, Pale Lungs, great band.
Yeah. The biggest tour we've done. I think.
Longest.
That was a long one for you guys. Yeah.
I think that
How many
was-
cities
yeah,
was
maybe.
that?
I don't know. It was like
It was-
19 shows
I
and
think it was like 23 days or something.
yeah.
23 days. Okay. That's. I mean.
Yeah, and no one knew who we were, so it was really funny that we were touring.
I mean, was it so? When nobody knows who you are on that beginning tour, and you're opening, is it almost better or is it worse because you're not really expected much because you're the opener? But do you take away some of the crowd's hearts? Do you take their breath away with your performance? What's your modus operandi?
No, see, it's funny you say that because you actually headline every show and no one knows you.
Okay, I love it. And that
so
tour, how big were the rooms?
probably we played from anywhere to like 3 people to 75.
Yeah.
And
I remember there being crowds sometimes.
Yeah, there's crowds at some of them, but like some of
There were
them, and you're
crowds
like,
sometimes.
Or
no.
like we're outside
What do you remember from that one?
in the parking lot.
We played like in a hotel parking lot next to a strip club.
It was a pizza place.
It was a pizza.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey,
what
that
other
sounds pretty
places? We played in
It was.
a shed, and we played in a shed on like a farm in Delaware.
I'm
Wait,
learning a
what?
lot, actually.
That's my kind of
I
party.
need more background on the farm in
That's my
Delaware.
kind
You
of
gotta
party.
explain that one. You can't just say that and get away with
That
it.
was
Awesome. We got there. It was just like it was this kid. And he's like, "Yeah, my parents just let me throw shows here." And his parents clearly had money. And he's like, "The band's playing the shed." So we get back there. There's this huge like farmland country. I remember we were like throwing like a ball around and like just running around outside, and like the weather was really nice. And the parents were just out there like getting ripped up with everyone else, and it was like a decent turnout for like a nowhere town in Delaware. And
How many people
yeah,
we talking?
played, like,
it was the first city ever, apparently.
Yeah, Lewis, Delaware.
Lewis, Delaware.
America's first
First
city.
city ever.
Really? Interesting.
That's
You learn something
There's
new
this-
That's a
every
little
day.
piece of trivia for us. We just got fucking schooled by Charmer,
learn
guys. I
something
want,
new
I want
every
that to be, I want that to be placated for everyone. With that in mind, however, I would like to ask you one quick question that I had, because in my extensive research, I did happen to come across this this weird notable fact. The city of Marquette was initially a village. It was named a city in what year?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Hold
Oh,
on.
it's
18.
long.
They-
It's
they
a
got-
long time ago. A
He's
very
got-
long time.
He's got a sweatshirt with it.
You think it's 1849? That's Megami.
Is it?
He
Yeah.
said,
Okay.
he said 45. I don't know, 1836.
Is that your final guess?
Are we in the ballpark?
Yeah,
1790.
gold.
When you said
Hey.
1849, you were actually pretty fucking damn close.
I think
Bad.
1847.
Nope.
Congratulations.
that close.
Peter.
You're
1869.
you're in the cash cow.
What'd you say?
1869.
And he nailed it.
Hey!
1869.
Nice.
And
Oh,
he
wait,
fucking
no,
nailed it. Well,
Check
you know
mark.
what? Hey, give it a quick golf clap on that one, please. That was immense.
From
The fact that you
from the
guys even
start.
went back to the 1800s and were within like 10 or 15 years to start out kind of blows my mind. Feeling like I might have been tricked out of that question. But continuing on nonetheless. So after you guys returned back from the initial tour after the self-titled, did you guys immediately start working on Ivy, or how did the process go after that tour was over?
Oh, we didn't like do anything at all. Like honestly, there was like a year and a half where we went on like several tours, and then like 6 months before we recorded Ivy, we started working on it. Ish, maybe even later than that.
So how long did the process of recording or writing and recording Ivy take?
I would say it was like June to when we recorded in October.
Yeah, the end of October.
Holy shit.
So
It was,
like
like not a lot of time.
4 months.
My God,
Wow.
that's like really fucking impressive. So
I mean, a lot of this stuff though was just like
floating around.
Yeah.
riffs that we'd had,
Bits and pieces.
you know.
okay,
So
okay. Well, that makes sense. And you guys had those like you were writing them while you were on tour, I imagine, just getting shit
just,
down.
like just riffs that you play over and over again that kind of stuck.
Well,
And then
that's
you
awesome.
just kind of just turn that into a song.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember
So
what
that-
the first song you wrote for that was?
December was the first one.
Okay.
By far.
And
That was like that.
oh no, continue. I'm sorry.
No, I'm trying to think, but like, yeah, it was pretty early on. Like we did it in between a tour, and then it sat around.
Shit.
forever.
Okay. And so there were what 11 songs on Ivy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so my personal favorite right off the bat is VCR 666. I am obsessed with that song. I absolutely love that song with my entire heart and soul. I
Good
wanted
video,
to know the process behind the music video though, because that shit was a work of art. So run me through that.
Killed that video. That was dope.
So that was like the most like not planned thing ever. Like we were just dragging our feet on like making a music video and like establishing it or like doing anything about it. And then so then like we used Michael. I mean, we worked with Michael with the Topanga Lawrence video. So then like we just went with him again real quick, and then we met in Milwaukee at an Airbnb that he picked out, and we went down there with like no idea, and we just kind of tried to figure it out.
Yo, it worked out fantastically because that video is wild, man. I
Dude,
love that
it's-
shit. I really
It's
do.
still second to the Topanga Lawrence one.
The Topanga Lawrence video is legendary.
Because of the
I will give you
puppies.
that one.
It's because of the puppies.
Are any
MTV
of
wished
those-
they had it 20 years ago.
Are any of those your puppies?
One of them.
Yeah, Trout's my dog.
Okay.
Right.
Is he in the crib?
Are you guys currently with that dog?
Oh, we're at Nick's house.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
And so you guys, are you all from Marquette or are you guys from different cities around Michigan?
We're all from the UP.
Like right now.
All from
Right now we're all
the
Yeah,
Upper
but-
Peninsula, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh shit, look at me.
Right
The UP is its own state, kind of.
Oh shit, okay. All right, what does that mean?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
does that mean?
What'd you say?
massive land not attached to the Lower Peninsula.
Yeah.
We're actually
Like,
attached
you're
to
used to
Wisconsin.
thinking of Michigan.
Okay. All right. Well, I do know some people from Michigan. I just know nothing about it other than the fact that there is an Upper Peninsula, in fact. So beyond that, when you guys record and write all of Ivy in apparently about 4 months, and then it gets released in the middle of one of the craziest times in humanity with the whole fucking COVID situation going on.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
play.
No, I can imagine you didn't, to be honest with you. So were there initial tour plans for that though before COVID shut us all off?
Yeah, we had a lot of cool tour plans this year.
Like 3 or 4.
Can you let us in on some of those? Give us a little tidbit.
I mean, it's not worth
Smash
talking
Mouth.
about. Smash Mouth, yeah. Everclear.
Are we gonna do them at night?
No,
No way.
That I don't even know. I don't even know how that would work, but that would be fucking
What?
amazing if we got to see you guys with Smash Mouth or Everclear.
See me there.
yeah. I think that maybe Flyleaf.
Flyleaf, oh my god.
Oh man.
That's awesome.
I feel like most of Smash Mouth's fans have since left after the implosion of 2019. So you release Ivy, and the reception to that has been pretty much nothing but critical acclaim thus far. Do you guys feel like the fact of not being able to tour kind of pulled you away from that one? Because all jokes aside, you guys are like right fucking there from being probably the most popular emo band on the scene. and it just takes that away from you, not being able to tour. I would think that's pretty upsetting, no?
Well, now you're making me feel upset about it when you say it like that.
I feel like that is a fair question to ask. You guys were you guys were burgeoning.
I think there's probably no question. If we did the tours we had planned, we'd be doing. I mean, we're doing great. We'd be doing really great.
Right, of course.
I
I don't want to
actually,
sue.
Lee?
I thought that the Audiotree was really cool because it was like a mini concert. I mean, that it gave people an idea of what you guys are like live. So I thought that that was actually a good idea. I mean,
See, that was the first time we played in a full calendar year, pretty much. That was the first show we played in the year.
wow.
Was that?
And I
Look
mean,
to
you
the
guys
date.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
audio tree was really fucking good. We have quite the viewer hours put into that one already, even though it only came out 2-3 days ago now.
One day.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Was it one full day?
What's that?
Considering
No, it came out on
4
Monday.
hour time span. And so you guys did that when though?
Oh, we did.
November 13th.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
One day before my birthday. Shout me out one more time.
Friday the 13th.
Show me up one more time.
You guys did that on Friday the 13th? Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Damn.
You guys didn't have any weird superstitions going in? Like, damn, maybe we maybe.
Oh, for sure.
Well, we had like a 7-hour drive there, so anything could have went wrong, really.
Jesus Christ, you guys just love driving 7 hours, huh?
Yeah.
It's like a
Ooh.
thing.
Basically.
Okay, so after that, we have just the entire COVID era, of course. The top songs from Ivy, at least, I mean, strictly speaking, Spotify, the charts at least, would be Slumber and Wolfang Fist. Do you guys feel like those are the biggest representation of the album, or what would you think would be the most popular song?
None of us agree on any of it.
Really? All right, I want each individual member's favorite song off the album. Go.
All right, all on 3. Ready?
Do you want to go first, Neil?
No, I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I think Slumber's my favorite. I think Slumber's my favorite.
Slumber's your
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah,
Okay. So with your choice there, the most popular song is the correct one. Zach, we'll go to you.
I used to like Dead Plants the most because it's an earworm and very catchy, but I lean towards Windbreaker nowadays. I think that's my favorite.
Okay, that is I
Or-
fucking love that song.
I don't know. Doom or Windbreaker, sorry.
All right,
I'm with you on Doom.
Doom is your favorite one, Vigor?
Yeah, I'm with him there. I fucking love that song.
That it is quite the yam. Nick, let's go to you.
I think Doom's probably my favorite one.
Seems like there's a lot of collusion on this.
It's just a
here.
great. It's just a
Neil,
great.
what do we
It's
got
just a
here?
great name too. I love that word.
I think Windbreaker, maybe. Or Slumber. Slumber's tight.
Slumber's fun as fuck to play.
Yeah.
So we have
Slumber-
very little. We have very little love for Wolfgang Fist here.
I actually think Wolfgang Fist, but Windbreaker is the first song that I actually noticed because it came up on a Spotify playlist, just like a random like emo playlist that it made for me. And I was like, I went back, I was like, oh, I like that song a lot. And then I remember that's whenever I checked you guys out, was from a random Spotify playlist.
Just
It's
something that popped
Windbreaker.
up for you.
Yeah.
I think my story of introduction was my release radar on Spotify. I got Bummer Summer, and I actually texted Veery. This was like 2 years ago, maybe, and I was like, dude, this song Bummer Summer, this band Charmer, and the text I got back, no bullshit, I have a picture of it if you
What
want to
did I-
disprove me.
what did I say?
You said, yeah, fucking duh. I was like, dude, am I late? Is this a wicked old
Yeah.
band? I have no idea what's going on here. It was like I felt like such a nerd.
That was just me being an asshole. Huh?
What's that?
Said shout out to Spotify for bringing us all. Oh my god, for
Yeah,
bringing us all together.
Don't let that happen. Lee, let's get a spin of the wheel if we can.
Yeah, shout out Spotify for showing people music, but not paying the artist anything at all.
Yeah, pay jack shit on the dollar.
You got a paper towel, bro.
Yeah.
What you guys? I spilled on my.
What
It
happened?
landed on trivia.
It landed on trivia. Well, we do have quite a few games lined up for after the fact, but it seems like God wants us to stay with trivia.
You know, I have a good one. I have a good trivia.
All right, feel free, roll with it.
All right. How long is Lickitongue's tongue?
What the fuck?
Yep.
5.5.
Who the fuck is that?
Little
Oh, it's a
longer.
Pokemon.
I have no fucking idea, dude.
8 feet.
I
8
have
feet.
absolutely no fucking idea.
8.
Less.
Fuck.
Almost as big as me.
You said 5.5?
I'll show you something longer.
That was actually close.
5.
What is it? 6?
It's 6'6".
Damn it.
Yep.
6'6".
This falls my Jordan.
Yep.
What the fuck?
You know, he's dabbling in the linguistic arts. That Lickitongue would be great for any kind of cipher if he wants to rap at Twista speeds. That's what we'll go with. So that gets our trivia question out of the way on that one. So after that, we want to go into some fun facts. Did you guys know that there was a band named Charmer from Chicago, Illinois, 1985? They were a pop rock band. You guys know this? Are you aware of this?
Yeah,
I know there's other Charmers, but not that one.
Dudley's from New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans. Okay.
There was a guy harassed.
First recorded Charmer band.
No, we got harassed by this like old white dude. Like,
Oh
he was just
no.
his band Charmers like
Yeah.
artwork, and they're from like the 70s, and like no one knows them.
And he would just say very.
And he'd be like very interesting. Dot. It would just be a
Oh
picture.
my god.
Like a link to their Discogs page or something.
No.
What the fuck?
That is
On our
absolutely
Facebook
hilarious.
we have that one guy who's like, "Hey, I noticed your band's name is Charmer, ours is too, so I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out." And then no one responded to him. Then months later, he's like, "Hey, just to let you know, I squared it away."
That's,
Hey, just in case you guys were curious, my
That's
band that's never put
awesome.
out a song before figured out the Charmer situation. We changed our name for you.
You guys don't gotta worry about it.
Oh my god. Oh wait, you said that was from the 70s though?
It could have
Yeah,
been.
the Perfect Cafe. It's on Spotify.
By Charmer.
Oh
I
motherfucker.
did see a tweet of celebration that the band from the 70s was no longer what came up. On Spotify.
You guys sent out a tweet apparently declaring your victory.
Well, weren't the Perfect Cafe the first Charmer stuff? All like,
Oh yeah, so like the first EPs were put their stuff on Spotify, and then
Right.
Spotify just gave us control of their Spotify. Like when we asked for like our new Spotify, they're like, no, then you can just have the Charmer Spotify.
Oh,
But then I had control of all their music. That was
You just
uploaded
absorbed
already.
all the other drummers.
just taking in 0.007 cents on the dollar
That's
from
crazy.
this other Charmer because fuck them.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I ended up like blacking out their profile because like I put like just a black picture profile picture because we got like our own Spotify page after that when our next thing released, and
Wow.
so I don't know. I think their Spotify page just is like a black image and
You
has
just
no
put them in the
information.
void.
And they just got nothing.
He thinks.
A bunch of Spanish songs for a while. There's an EP that got uploaded like a year or two ago, and it was like a bunch of Spanish songs.
Oh yeah, that was like a
Those were
couple
demos.
Under
My
the
bad,
name
those are-
Charmer?
Yeah, sorry guys.
Oh my god, dude. If you guys
know, I
did
think
all
the-
your demos in Spanish, I bet you could sell each album or EP for like $100 a pop, and people would buy them just for memorabilia on their fucking wall. I swear to God.
Yeah, because we make stuff. much money.
We also
Someone just did that for Sublime. Sublime came
Yeah,
out.
no,
like,
well, they do that. I mean, it's happened a couple of times. We've had the late great Nipsey Hussle released a mixtape for $100 a pop. That I mean, he only sold like 100 copies, but hey, it works. Sublime, I know. Here he is, as you just said.
last week there was it said Sublime came out with a new fucking song, and I was like, that's impossible. So I checked it out, and it was like it was just some Hispanic band with the name Sublime, and it had like 100,000 views in like a couple hours. I was like, wow, they just made out with this, huh?
And they just walked away with all that cash, hoping to God.
I'm sitting here like, how the good luck
the
with
next
that.
charter
huh?
I'll name Metallica.
Now, since
Why are
okay, so
Metallica tongue.
oh my God,
Metallica.
we're on the Lickitung hard right now, dude. So in the exile, if you will, of COVID, have you guys been working on new tunes, new album, anything like that?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
We seen an LP3.
What did you like to
tweet.
know?
There was an LP3 tweet.
Well, we just started working on stuff. I think for like the first time, like last week, I put something down, and like we have ideas. Like we're doing the same thing. Like we'll all work on it in like a concentrated period of time.
Right.
But like right now, we're kind of just like doing other musical stuff. You know.
Oh, cool. Do you guys have
Yeah.
separate projects?
Oh yeah, we all do a bunch of different
Solo
stuff.
shit or different bands.
Yeah, bands, solo stuff. And so like right now, we're just kind of doing that right now.
Yeah.
Can we expect any solo shit from any of the four of you anytime soon?
Well, Neil's got some really cool shit in the kitchen.
Every single person just looked right at Neil, so I want to know about that solo shit
It's hot.
immediately.
It's a headache right now a little bit, but I like it.
It's like me. I listened to some tonight.
Yeah, I played Zack some. Like, I don't know. We're early in the process. Neil and I are just kind of just chilling, smoking some weed, and then
I haven't done
Let's go.
any rhythm stuff in a long time, so
Okay.
it's frustrating trying to figure
All right.
it out.
But we'll be playing on it though. Right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing right now. And then once we wrap that up, and then Nick and I have another thing going on. Once we do that, we're gonna do the next Charmer thing.
Okay. All
Now,
right.
is-
Well,
is
hey, I mean,
that-
we'll listen to any kind of split or any fucking solo shit, anything you guys got. So
I'm guessing that solo shit is acoustic.
No, we're gonna make it like full band.
Full band, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of lots of different sounds, I guess, different instruments.
Okay.
Very inspired by Roy right now.
and do you play several instruments yourself, Neil?
I can make some noise on a few.
Noise on a few. I just want you to know right now that's getting clipped. That's getting posted fucking everywhere. I can make some noise on a few. Quote of the century.
Hilarious.
And so as for the rest of you guys, what's the solo situation looking like?
I mean, and not worth talking about right now. I don't want to dive into it.
Right.
I'm usually playing a handful of bands.
Yeah.
What other bands?
I play in like a band called the God Eaters. Our records are going to be here like next week.
There you go. That's the perfect time to announce it. Booze and Tunes official.
And I'm going to be recording with another band in a few weeks.
Okay, cool. And that, so you said a couple weeks. So what? Maybe around the new year, probably.
Yeah, pretty shortly after that.
Okay. And Zach, anything from you? Any kind of solo stuff? You going out? You working with other bands? What do you got?
No, actually, the only thing that's really on my agenda, I do this thing called snow skating, and I that's my whole winter agenda is filming snow skating.
Hey.
No
shit.
Fuck yeah.
Explain.
Yeah, it's like skateboarding, and I ride for this company, so I do that all winter. I don't really do too much music outside of Charmer, I'll be honest.
I've seen this on
that's
Braille
fucking awesome.
before.
Skate or die.
What the?
Yeah.
So you skate for a company, and is the company called Snow? What does that mean?
It's called Ambition Snow Skates. It's out of like near Montreal, and I've been riding for them for like 10 years. So yeah, I spend my winters.
Feel
That's
sick.
fucking
How
sick.
Neil also Neil rips too. That's like how we met, was like through that too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said you met at the skate park, right?
Yeah.
Practically, our friendship foundation was built there. So yeah, snow skating and skateboarding both for us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, if you're riding for a company, you're a shitload better than me. I'm out here just fucking doing big spins and breaking my ankle once every Wednesday. So, you know, more
Shouts out.
So before we go into the next segment, Lee Wargo, I need you to spin that wheel, baby.
I'm gonna go snowboarding tomorrow. Mount Snow. It's calling my name.
While this wheel spins,
Dude, it fucking
necesito un
rained
cold
yesterday,
waltz.
so.
Fucking fastest wheel on earth.
For real. Yeah, speaking of snow skating, yeah, I got the Apex 7s in there. Ceramic. Two
What do we got?
bands,
Wait, I wanna know
one
about-
choice. What's that?
I want to know about your snow skate thought. I'm sorry, not to throw
My
off
snow
topic.
skate-
I really was.
Oh, I've seen that before on fucking Braille, and I thought that was actually awesome. But it's just a skateboard without trucks, right? I mean,
It looks like it. It's a specialized board, but essentially that's kind of the concept.
Oh.
okay, so it actually is a different board.
Now I'm 100 times more.
It's a
interested.
different
What is
Oh,
this? It's a
now I
different
know it.
board entirely.
Yes.
I know what he's
Special
talking
board.
about.
What is it's a board without trucks apparently, and you
Yep.
it's not snowboarding.
It's
It looks
not.
like-
It's smaller. It has like foam grip on the top, and the bottom is like a special
Yeah.
plastic.
It looks like a
Yeah, so you
shitload.
can-
It looks like a shitload of fun. But I
That
never
sounds
bought one.
crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
like to give it a shot.
Yeah.
It looks like a shitload of
I'm
fun.
learning that. Oh, what is that? Bam, bam, bam! Booze and Tunes official. Snow skating is a thing now. Never heard of that before. That's fucking awesome.
It's a thing now.
Get off the fucking loudspeaker, if you will. What do we get on the wheel though?
Oh, two bands, one choice.
Oh, I was waiting for this one. All right.
All right.
So what we do
Yeah.
here, two bands and one choice is I'm going to give you guys two bands. I want one unanimous choice. You guys all have to agree.
Wait, including me and Lee?
No, just Charmer.
Okay. me and Lee just sit here and fucking.
We'll have our own
All
agreement.
right, I'll just sit here. I'll just sit here and smoke as you were.
Stars Hollow or Hot Mulligan?
Wait, what was the first one?
Stars Hollow
Or Hot Mulligan?
Yep.
or Hot Mulligan?
Oh, that's
Hot Mulligan
that's,
for me.
That's
Sorry.
bullshit, dude. What did we decide?
I know it's the worst.
Oh.
I'm terrible.
You're gonna make us choose between our friends,
Yeah, that sucks. But Hot Mulligan.
and we have to.
We actually asked Dogleg if they liked themselves more than Worst Party Ever in the absolute most horseshit attempt at making them look like egomaniacs of all time.
But they
Yeah,
will
what they said.
They
easily
chose
pick themselves easily.
Every single one of them said Dogleg in a split second. It wasn't even close.
I like Stars Hollow, but Hot Mulligan, so we can go to the next question.
All right, we're all good there. The other band. All right, so this one's different. Brand New or the Smiths?
Brand new.
Ah.
What
Brandon.
did Marilyn Manson say?
No, no question.
The
It's the
Smiths.
Smiths.
Have you guys ever?
When I was younger, Brand New, the Smiths now.
Have you ever listened or read Marilyn Manson's autobiography?
I just finished that a
Marilyn
month
Manson,
ago.
what?
No, autobiography.
His book.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't. Is that something I should read?
It's awesome.
you gotta read it, and the Smith shit in that book is the funniest of all time.
He rips on the Smiths so hard.
Like, he just rips on like Morrissey and the Smiths, and it's the
We
funniest.
listened to it.
Give me one example. I need one example.
No, I
It
can't.
wouldn't be
I
the
can't.
most PC thing to say out loud, but it is
Oh,
It's
okay.
good.
I see.
Yeah.
Understood.
It's Marilyn Manson in 97, so it's not the most PC.
Understood.
And
All right.
for that
We're
reason,
dealing with
I
25 years ago, Marilyn
Fair
Manson. as opposed
Fair
to
enough.
yeah, I think we're gonna say the Smiths.
The Smiths. Even though we just talked about Dave, but the Smiths.
All right.
The Smiths.
Last one in the two bands, one choice category. Jimmy Eat World or The Offspring?
Offspring.
Jimmy Eat World.
Oh. What?
Did you see my shirt at the Audiotree? Offspring.
Okay. Is that the wide answer though?
No, Jimmy Eat World for me for sure.
I heard some conflict there. I wanted to get one final answer, but it seems like we might not bridge that
I
gap.
actually
At
agree
least
with
you
that.
knew the answer. I said Offspring hands down. Grew up on that.
What did you say?
Dude,
Just
I
pick.
got Americana from my cousin when I
Yeah,
was
it's
Right.
Jimmy Eat World. Jimmy Eat World.
I grew up on Smash,
but
Americana.
I
It's
also,
the shit.
like, the first Burn CD I ever had my dad make me had Jimmy Eat World on it.
The middle.
No,
No?
well, yeah, that.
I'm gonna literally skip the next 3 questions just because I actually had written down what was the first Burn CD you all ever had.
Oh, but that's a good question.
No, you should still ask that, but
No, I want to go to that one immediately.
Yeah.
oh, my bad.
No,
I had a really weird seeing the Offspring live, and it has permanently ruined them for me.
I need to know what happened.
And to be completely honest, I've never listened to Jimmy World.
Okay.
You just
Uh, So my vote is negligible. In this question.
What happened at the Offspring show? That
What was
ruined
the
it?
what was
Yeah,
the
what
Offspring
happened?
thing though?
You just didn't like it.
What?
What happened?
They just didn't
It's a
get
very
it.
long story.
Oh.
Oh, we have plenty of time.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to.
Yep.
All right. So
Please.
so me and 3 of my male friends, we're driving down to Milwaukee for Summerfest, which I'm not sure if you're familiar, but it is the world's largest music festival. It happens in Milwaukee over the course of about a week and a half every year. And my friends and I went to go see the B-52s, if you're familiar.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
But the way the festival works is that bands play all day long, and it's like good bands, like all day, like from like noon until midnight, and it's like all different kinds of bands. So we went to see the B-52s, and on the way down, you know, you're talking like a bunch of like 19-year-old boys, and we're driving, and some girls drive past us in a car and put a sign in the window that says, "We're going to Summerfest. Are you going to Summerfest?" And we like wrote a sign too and stuck it in the window and said, "Yes, we are." And these girls were way older than us and also not particularly attractive.
Oh no!
So
Very good. Very good.
but we were like, yeah, sweet. Like some girls want to hang out with us at Summerfest. So we get there and they were like, "We're going to see the Offspring. We're only here to see the Offspring. We love the Offspring. They're our favorite band." And we were like, okay, well, the B-52s already played. We're just free balling it, you know, whatever. And they were older than us, so they were buying us beers, which was the best part of it all. So anyways, the Offspring start playing, and they're doing their hits. You know, they do fucking Pretty Fly for a White Guy and all that bullshit. And the level of like bro action going on at this show
Don't tell me that.
it was
Never
out of
seen it.
control. I'm talking like dudes, like jacked dudes with like flat tops, and they're like, and like girls with fake tans and bleach blonde hair, like dancing to Pretty Fly for a White Guy, and like guys are like ripping their shirts off, and like it was like because the thing about it is like while they do get good bands for this, like I saw Guided by Voices play there last year, and it was
I
awesome.
fucking love them.
But this is the most pedestrian music festival you can imagine.
I'm
It's
sure.
like $10 to. So like anyone goes to this fucking thing. So you know everyone who went to see the Offspring was there to watch them play Pretty Fly for a White Guy.
Yeah, it's not fair.
So
They went for one song.
right, you're not talking about a bunch of diehard Offspring.
Like everybody left the bar to go see.
Right. Yeah, like everyone probably fucking took off after that song was done.
These
But
are
anyways,
people
we,
who have never heard Walla Walla in headphones while skating.
Oh man.
Right. Track number 8, Americana. Am I right? Sure.
I'm not gonna write.
That's what I'm talking about. I was
Yeah.
like,
My-
I think
my-
I must have been like 5. I think maybe 4. My brother in my Walkman put the Americana album in, and to this day I remember so vividly hearing "Welcome to Americana." I was like, oh my god, I think my life just changed forever, and I've only been alive for like 6 hours.
Dude.
Skating.
We have hit a crossroads though between Jimmy Eat World and the Offspring, so we're gonna come back to that one later. Don't you worry about that.
Remember the vibe.
We want
Offspring was
well, we have Offspring from Zack. We have Jimmy Eat World definitively from Dave. It seems like there is not a whole lot of Offspring love coming from Nick just because of that experience. Yeah. But other than that one, no, it's still kind of in the wild card. Neil, why don't you decide this one for us?
Neil, you're the wild card, it sounds like.
Offspring.
Let's go.
All right. We actually have trumped Jimmy Eat World. I was not expecting that one. Wheel.
Another spin.
Let's do it.
Another spin.
Spin to Winley.
Dude.
Did you spray some WD-40 on that thing?
Seriously.
Damn that shit. So much
Made the
damn.
exact
I
same
actually-
joke like 5 days ago, and he still didn't. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Just jam fucking peanut butter in the ears of it.
Dude, it landed on 2 bands, 1 choice again.
2 bands, 1 choice again. You're lucky that I have a shitload. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red Hot Chili Peppers or Pearl Jam?
The other one.
Who's the other one?
What was
though?
the other one?
Anyone but.
We do not have love for the Red Hot Chili Peppers right now. All right, okay. Zeppelin.
Who's the other
Oh, the other one was. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I already moved on.
This is
We
Red
had
Hot or
Red
Pearl
Hot Chili
Jam?
Peppers and Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam.
for
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Pearl Jam for sure.
Yeah,
Easy.
I saw Pearl Jam. They were sick.
All right. Oh, how was that concert?
I'm taking
Where was this?
Did Jeremy speak?
Yeah. It was.
I hate you for that one. I really do. Deep down in my soul, I'll never forgive you for that one. So we have Pearl Jam for the first one. Zeppelin or the Doors?
Oh.
Zeppelin.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
don't
a hard
know.
Zeppelin?
What's
I
my
really
favorite?
have no opinion.
What's my favorite? Who do I think's better?
No. What's your favorite?
The Doors.
Oh, dude, John Bonham.
John
That's
Bonham,
Zeppelin.
man.
Doesn't matter what I say, but I'll say Zeppelin too, whatever.
We got Zeppelin on that one. And then the last one to end this one off, we're going to bring it back. I'm actually going to hit you. Well, I guess the first one was probably the toughest one, but I want to know the cardboard swords or bear
No.
versus shark?
Bear versus
Bear
Shark.
versus
Oh
Shark.
my gosh.
Yeah.
That's,
You guys
that's
don't
it.
like the
That's
cardboard
insulting. That's insulting to Bear versus Shark.
Cardboard swords. I fucking love
I
the
see.
Thank
cardboard
you.
swords, man.
Sorry. I used to see them all the time. They opened for every band I ever loved when I was living downstate, and I'd always walk in and like he would just be doing some spoken
Yeah, I was
word
gonna
shit.
say-
It was just not good. I'm sorry.
Okay, but I can see how seeing that live and walking into some pretentious douchebag doing spoken word would be different from me as a sad boy 17-year-old finding flannel and cardigan while I was crying. So I can see how those would differ. But nonetheless, love
Everyone-
me cardboards.
Can I give you a bear versus shark fun fact?
Yes.
Yep.
So the singer from Bear vs. Shark told me that we recorded Terrorhawk in the UP where we live.
You what?
Yeah. The singer from Bear vs. Shark told me that Terrorhawk was recorded in the UP where we live.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
And so, but they have a new band now, right?
Bars
Bars
of
of
Gold.
Gold, yeah.
Bars
Did
of
we
Gold.
play with them? Yeah, we played with them last year.
We just found out actually recently that Bear vs. Shark had a song Broken Dogleg, and that's actually where Dogleg got their fucking name from.
Yep.
We had To be completely fair, we had no idea who Bear versus Shark was before that research was done. Glad we found that one though.
Yeah, they're a great fucking band.
Alex from Dogleg actually called them the best band ever from Michigan.
I mean, that's not true, but
Oh, who is it? Who is it?
Yeah.
yeah.
The best part about that is you played rap because Dave, you once said there's a lot of really good bands in Marquette that I would put over our band all day, every day. I want to know what those bands are.
Who said that?
Dave said that.
Oh, I thought it sounds like something I'd say.
Oh, like better musicians and bands in Marquette.
You said that there were bands that you would put over your band all day, every day. I just want to know what a few of those are.
Oh,
Passion Boy.
Passion Boy for sure. Skunk-Fort.
I'm gonna shout out. We Should Be Laughing is a really great
actually,
band that you guys should
we
everyone.
Should Be Laughing is the best EP
I
ever.
Really just found them. That's crazy.
They're the fucking best,
Yeah,
dude.
those
Those
are
are
the best
great
EP
people.
bands. Yeah.
They're my
Yeah.
favorite UP band.
You guys, but do you know them personally or?
Those are our buddies.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good people.
Well, I'm not even bullshitting. I might have just found them like yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, something like that.
How did you find that?
I do a lot of digging, my friend. How do you think I found
Listen,
I found a goddamn interview where Dave said there were bands in Marquette he would put over your band all day, every day from like 5 years ago.
Yeah. I said that 5 years
was
ago.
horrendous. The interviewer in that one was just. You actually laugh at the interviewer in the middle of the interview. That's how I
is it that
know.
one in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Is it a video one in the parking lot?
It was in a
I know you're
bar.
talking.
Yeah.
No, because at one point I was like, is this a fucking joke? Like,
You legitimately, I'm not even bullshitting. You look him dead in the face, laugh your ass off, and then look at your friend behind the camera and go. I was like, dude, this is the funny. I can't believe he isn't picking up that he is a complete tool. But that is beyond the fact. Do you remember that interview, Dave?
what did you say? I don't even know what you said.
Do you remember that interview?
No, I remember what you're talking about now, but I don't think I've seen like the live clip of it, so I don't know what you're referring to, but I know what you're talking
I believe his name was Dan LaPlante. It was miserable. But moving on from that one.
Was that the Loving Touch?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I remember it.
I remember what.
It was at the Loving Touch. Okay, well let's move past this. So cool show for one reason. We traveled like 9 hours overnight from Knoxville, Tennessee to get to that show. But also when we played the show, I made a joke to Nick early in the day. I was like, watch, like Thomas Erek of Fall of Troy is going to be there because he's been known to hang around that like bar. And then like we got done playing our set, and like Nick and I are chilling at the merch booth, and sure enough, there's Thomas Erek just sitting at the bar, just like having a drink, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to him. And then Nick and I got to meet him, and he was like super fucking chill and just like told us all about his band.
We worship the Fall of Troy.
Yeah, like so it was a super cool. Like that's how I always remember that show.
Did you guys ever see, I believe, I'm just going off memory. I don't actually have this one written down, I swear. I believe the singer from Fall of Troy joined CHON at South by Southwest for a live session or something like that. And it was like one of the unbelievable live performances I have ever seen still to this day. I don't know that about Fall of Troy, though, if I'm being honest.
No, Fall of Troy is amazing, and so that story is actually cool. I feel like a fanboy for knowing this, but like Thomas went there and his bandmates couldn't make it, so then he was just gonna not play. But CHON was playing the festival the Fall of Troy were supposed to play at, and they were all such good musicians and like fans of the Fall of Troy that they already knew all of the Fall of Troy's songs. So they're just like, yeah, we'll play with you, and they literally like ran like the show that they played that set. That was the first time they've ever played the songs because they didn't have anywhere.
The one I'm talking about right now was the first time they ever played.
Yeah, the audio.
Wait, was it Fall or Thomas Erek played with CHON, on a CHON set?
Wait, where was this?
I think.
No, it was.
South
It
by
was
Southwest from my memory.
Was it a CHON set
I believe so. Yeah.
or was it?
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
because then there was another thing where like they
What-
did
what-
FCP remix. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. Anyway, sick bands.
Also, another band, Chiodos. You familiar with Chiodos?
Oh hell yeah!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He played
was
in that band.
He was in Chiodos too. Yeah.
No penguins.
playing that-
Tom Zirak did. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, holy fucking shit, that's crazy. I had no idea that we were connecting the bridge that much. Yeah, I did not know that either, though. Do you just have all these fun facts dug up about your favorite bands? Because I can appreciate that. Yeah, you.
No, we just like. No, yeah, Nick's a music guy.
He's got it all up here.
What would you guys say is your? So I think maybe that experience might have been your fanboy. What is some experiences meeting some musicians that you guys were just kind of like, holy fucking shit?
Oh, Nick's got the funniest fucking stories about meeting his idols.
No way.
I said what's up
Let's hear it.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to meet a lot of people that I look up to, I guess, but I don't know. It doesn't ever go good. You know?
I need one example because apparently you have the funniest story.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm trying to think of some now.
What story are you referencing then?
Oh, I've just heard him talk about that.
There's like,
There's so many.
Okay, the last time I met someone that I really look up to, I really had resigned the fact that I would only embarrass myself by saying anything to them, so I didn't. And then they actually talked to me, and they were really nice. And it was Kevin Rootmanis. He played with the Melvins for a really long time.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I was really sick, and I was like afraid to talk to him, but he actually super nice and like really seemed like he was concerned for my condition at the time. Yeah, he's a really.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Any other stories about meeting your heroes?
I kind of have one that comes full circle.
Okay. All right. Let's hear it.
About in 2014, I was at Bell's Brewery in Kalamazoo, and I was seeing the Cloud Nothings, and I fucking loved them. And after they performed, Dylan was just chilling at the bar having a beer, and I was like, I'm gonna go up and talk to him. I was like, oh, like, hey, what up? We chatted for a second, and then I was like, hey, you didn't play anything off I'm drawing a blank, but their second album is my favorite one, and it's like from when he was a lot younger. And he's like, oh, yeah, I just fucking hate those songs. There's something like along those lines. And I was just like, oh, those are my favorite ones. And he's like, oh.
And
I was like, all right.
The second one?
It must be. It's like with it's like Should Have and like Forget You All the Time and Not Important. It's like my favorite one by them. I love all their stuff, but that's my favorite one that I got into.
They just absolutely cannot stand those songs.
You can't stand those, or he said.
Oh no, I'm not saying. I was saying that's what he said to you.
He was like, yeah, he's like, oh, like I fucking hate those songs or something, and I was just like, oh, those are my favorite. And again, he was like, oh, and it was like this fucking open air weird feeling. And then just this past, like 2 months ago, he tweeted at Charmer, and he's just like he really likes Charmer, and I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He gave us like accolades, and I was like, a sick band to get props from, as Dave said too. He's like, it's a respectable band to get mad props from.
That must have. So, hey, you were right on the coming full circle.
Sorry, but yeah. Anyways, it was super cool that he liked Charmer in the end because we had that fun. You would never know it was me, but if ever seen me, I'd be like, yeah.
If you see him again, you gotta bring that up to him. You absolutely have to.
Yeah.
Gold.
All right, Liborgo, before we get into the drinking games, let's get a wheel spin and keep it nice and slow. All right, never mind.
No, I got this.
There you go. Sick.
Oh, the friction. Okay.
Hopefully it's a Jaeger call. It's looking
fucking
lonely.
It landed on 2 bands, 1 choice.
Did it? All right.
I actually love these though.
You would think that the wheel would have different choices for us. All right, let's see. Okay, Green Day or Weezer?
Green
Green
Day or
Day.
Weezer.
Oh, Green Day.
Neil's
Green
gonna
Day.
just say Green Day all day. So
I'm saying Green
I'll
Day.
say Green
I gotta
Day.
take it festival.
Okay. I'm glad we all
Nick said Green Day.
It's like
Actually, yeah, Nick
it's-
fucking
it's-
hates Weezer.
How could you
actually.
pick Weezer?
I'll take Green Day.
You'd actually be surprised. I was actually in for. I
I
would pick Green Day. 100%.
I love some Weezer albums.
So do I. Blue and Pinkerton are amazing, like everyone says, but Green Day has way more better albums. Dookie, Insomniac, amazing. Nimrod, fucking
I still feel
American
like
Idiot.
Nimrod is better than Dookie, but I'll take all the flack possible for that one. I can't get past it.
I'm an
I'll
Insomniac
take-
guy till the day.
I'll take Duke.
You would say Insomniac over both?
Hands down, I love that fucking album.
Yeah,
I'll take
Insomniac.
Interesting. Okay.
Nimrod
what would you
was
say for your favorite Green Day album?
I'll take Dookie first.
You'll take Dookie first?
Dookie was
All
the
right, you know
first
what?
one I ever heard.
Round table.
And,
What's
and I'll,
everybody's favorite
and
Green
I'll
Day
take
album?
American Idiot like 6th, bro.
6. Jesus Christ.
Still great, but yeah, I agree.
It's amazing. I would go Nimrod, Dookie, American Idiot.
I thought you would have American Idiot higher.
I am obsessed with American Idiot, to be complete.
Oh.
A lot of it has the concept behind it, like the story itself, to be honest with you, just because I love how it actually plays out. But I guess that it seems like that might just be me for the most part. Favorite Green Day album, Dave?
American Idiot, probably just because I got it. My birthday in 5th grade,
Yeah.
which I think is the year the album came out.
2004.
And then I liked it so much that like my mom went and got me Dookie after that. I think that's like what the person at the store recommended her. She's like said like, oh, my son has American Idiot, likes this band or whatever. So then I had Dookies, and those are the only 2 I've ever listened to through. I haven't like listened to any other Green Day album.
Really? Again, maybe
I like
a sour
those
opinion. I think 21st Century Breakdown is still great. I know I'm in the minority there, but that's just me. Zach, favorite Green? Oh no, you said Insomniac. Nick, favorite Green Day album?
Nimrod was the first CD I ever owned as like
Oh,
a human
shit.
being.
Let's go.
I listened to it recently and it fucking sucks. The only song that,
It rules.
the only song that I kind of liked was Hashinka. But I'm like more of a Dookie Kerplunk kind of guy.
Okay, gotcha. And Neil, let's get your favorite Green Day album.
Neil, when I met Neil, all I knew him as was the Green Day kid.
Then he could play
Like when I
Hilarious.
I
That's fucking
yeah.
hilarious.
Neil could play front to back when he's like 10.
yeah, that was
Yeah, I mean, I moved to the middle of nowhere, learned how to play guitar, and just like found Green Day at the same time.
That's
So it was
sick,
like
bro.
all very, I don't know. I was very interested in it, you know. So I learned it all, you know, because I was in the middle.
Okay, so the defining
yeah, I would
moment of that record to me is Jesus of Suburbia. Anybody agree?
For what one?
For American Idiot.
For I think that part of Jesus.
Homecoming.
That part of Jesus of Suburbia when he like sings the dearly beloved line. That
Great song.
hits. That hits. That part.
Both those,
Very
both
good.
Jesus and Homecoming are so sick because they're just like songs within songs, I guess, multi-part
Yeah.
songs.
And apparently,
love
according to Billy Joe, anyway, he hates songs within songs now.
Oh, sick.
Don't know what else to say about that one, but you wrote some of the best songs within songs.
Those are my
there
favorite
are,
songs.
so- yeah, those are the best
Those
songs. Lee, favorite Green Day album?
It's American Idiot, but I was actually not that big into Green Day. I listened to
that's
American Idiot, and then basically after that, I just didn't really care that much. I don't know.
All right.
He's giving it to you real.
I actually didn't know that. That's hilarious. So I want to take a direct quote real quick. I want to know if you guys can tell which one of you said this. I was like, we're playing this show with Hot Mulligan. And the response was, Hot Mulligan? Who the fuck is that? We don't want to play.
Honestly, I can see myself.
It was Nick.
Yeah,
It was
that's
Nick.
That's definitely like a
wait.
second.
I think I know what you're
Yeah, that's a second-hand quote.
Did
That's
you
good.
did you actually lie about your bass player being sick?
No, here's the funny thing about that. So the band that was gonna play that show, actually, me and the last time I played with that guy, Sycamore Smith, who's a very good friend of ours, me, Dave, and Neil were his band. But at the time, I was in his band with this other girl who played bass, and we made up the lie that she had another gig so that we didn't have to play the show. But it actually turned out that I had a show that night.
Oh, that's
so,
hilarious. This is
It all
like an
works out.
inception of lies.
Yeah, I just have to. But we were sitting over it. We were like, I want to play this show. What can we do? So I was working with Dave, and I asked him if his new band wanted to play, and that was Charmer.
Right, and actually, so to end that off in a victorious quote, it was Dave who said, Nick is the reason Charmer is a real thing, but he also didn't even want to play in the band until years later.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. I was probably in like 10 bands at the time, so
Yeah.
I probably didn't have time for another band.
Well, that makes sense. All right, so before we get into the games, Lee Wargo, let's get another spin. I got to get another cold
All
one,
right, I
dude.
got this time.
We are like, this is ridiculous, man. We're like fucking 10 natty
Yeah.
lights deep, and my life is over.
I think I just broke my chair.
Zach laughing.
I gotta get a cold
I
one
do.
too, so we're doing
No lighter. I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure my chair is broken. I just fucking went back and now I'm like off the screen now. My computer chair just fucking snapped.
How the fuck do you manage to
Hold on,
snap your chair?
I leaned back way too fucking hard and I just shot back.
Dude.
Is Grimbeard what they're calling you?
That's me.
Weird.
Are you like a classic rock fan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
why?
that's like
Yeah.
The reason I ask is because they both consulted you over the question of Led Zeppelin or Doors.
Oh.
yeah.
Um,
He's like the fucking one who's all about the classic rock.
I love both
Okay.
bands a lot, but I had
What do you think-
what are you asking?
Oh, do you like Judas Priest?
Not so much. Like the
Judas
whole the 80s metal weren't my favorite.
That's a dig.
You're kidding.
You're
You're
kidding.
rubbing my out.
I'm not kidding you that much.
Dude, I had one classic
what do you-
rock friend.
Yes.
Judas Priest, what are they? Were they first albums like the mid 70s or no? I forget.
Oh, well, there's many. The thing is like there's many sides to Judas Priest, you know.
Look at I didn't give him an honest chance, but if you suggest it,
I'm so sorry.
the songs I've heard, I just haven't liked that much. I haven't dug deep.
Damn. That was a shot,
Zack just
apparently.
Listen,
No way.
you gotta give Judas Priest an honor.
Dude,
I take it from this conversation
have-
that you are a huge Judas Priest fan.
I'll give the priest. I'll give him an honest shot if you suggest it for sure.
I think the first chord progression I ever learned was "Living After Midnight."
Okay.
That's crazy.
Dude,
Yeah, you should listen
Yeah,
to
it was because of my dad.
listen
My
to the
dad
album
loves
Sin
Judas
After
Priest.
Sin.
What is it?
What was
Sin after sin.
Sin After Sin by Judas Priest. Immediately.
Okay.
What was the newest album they came out with was actually really fucking good. It was like Firepower or something like that.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was
not so
actually-
much into it. What's that?
I was actually surprised by how fucking good it was, to be honest with you.
It was surprisingly good, but it's the first one without the original guitar player. So
Is that right? I actually did not know that.
yeah.
What happened to did he pass away or?
Yes. One of them left the band, and the other one has Parkinson's.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what is this? Is this our second spill of the night?
Dude.
I mean,
No, Zach's just opening his beer aggressively.
Another thumb got.
Yeah, Zack does well, honestly.
Well, usually they don't blow up like that.
Usually,
Okay,
yeah, the teeth technique is so much easier than you expect it to be.
I'll do that for the next one.
Still on the teeth.
You can
It's so much.
skills in your
It's so much easier than you expect it to be.
How does it feel to have a? No, just so you guys know, this is by far the best podcast.
Yeah, we've ever.
So you got to keep doing this.
Wait, I have.
I'm gonna keep it a whole 100,000 with you, my boy. Dogleg said the same thing, and that
Thank you
means
so
like
much.
the absolute world to us because aside from just loving music in general, you and Dogleg, we are both huge fucking fans of both of your bands. So it's really fucking cool that we got to start out with you guys as our guest. But seriously, that means a lot. So thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll refer people your way.
I was gonna say, what's a band you like that we know that we can convince them to do your show?
Yeah.
This is gonna go for Lee immediately just to help him out. Hot Mulligan would make his fucking day.
We'll talk to them.
Yeah,
They're not together though.
Yeah, they don't live by
They
shit.
don't, no, they're like every.
Discord, that doesn't matter. Right?
Virtually, they could probably do it.
I think the only other one that comes to mind immediately would be Worst Party Ever because we are all three. We are huge.
But Dogleg is like better friends with them.
Yeah.
So they probably already did it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. But
You guys
seriously, before we get back into it, thank you so much for saying
I
that.
appreciate it.
So we're gonna get into the first of the beer games. The way that we play is you guys can answer as many times as you want, but every wrong answer you have to drink because sometimes you're just firing off answers, and there has got to be some repercussions, my boy. So Lee Wargo, you spin that wheel of drunkenness.
Yo, DJ, spin that shit.
Dude.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm hitting it with the limp finger.
Damn.
Oh, it's trivia.
Did it go right to trivia? All right,
Yep.
well, then we'll lead in with it.
Dude,
All right, first question I have for you guys. What band formed in 1995, originally split in 2002, but have since reunited in 2005, were considered both, quote, the beginning and pioneers of second wave emo?
The American football. I know.
Reformed in 2005.
Yep.
It's not American football.
Hawthorne Heights.
Nope.
Taking Back Sunday.
It's not the Promise Ring, is it?
It is the Promise Ring. Cheers.
Oh, damn, dude. Nice.
Thought I heard they got back together somewhere, but
However, there were 3 wrong answers in there, so I need you guys to take 3 quick sips for me.
I broke my fucking.
I thought it was Creed for sure, dude.
Look up.
Creed, actually, I was lying. Which Jimmy Eat World album was retitled after September 11? And I want extra points if you can name both the original title and the new one.
it had to be Bleed America, right?
It was. And what did they rename it?
Isn't it called?
I thought it was called
It's
that.
called Bleed American, yeah.
They actually re-released it under a different name after the September 11th attacks.
Oh, I remember it as Bleed America.
I don't really listen to them.
Is it?
On the start.
Parodies on
If it ever talks about their best album, it's that. That's what they called it.
It has another name?
But
But like it didn't stick. It didn't stick though. It just like was retitled that for a little bit, maybe.
Oh, they called it
According
It's,
to... what were you going to say?
Bush did.
Yeah, that's it. That is it. Yeah.
Side job. Parentheses, Bleed American. Bush.
They
sounds like
actually
it's already pretty
retitled
good.
it as Jimmy Eat World, and that is actually the official name of the album now.
What?
Jimmy Eat World.
Self-titled.
Whatever.
I've never heard it referred to as that.
Me either.
Neither have I, but that is a true fact. Next.
Bullshit.
Which critically acclaimed emo band broke up in '96 with 2 of their members then joining the Foo Fighters?
Sunny Day Real Estate.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That band's sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing band.
Which
Incredible.
band, 2 members, did the original soundtrack for the film Swiss Army Man?
Ah, fuck. I just watched that movie.
The problem here is I will give you the 2 band member names, but you're probably going to know it immediately.
Wait, let me get one guess.
Okay.
Postal Service.
Nope.
It's not. I was It's. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Dude,
It's not
man,
Jack White, is it?
Such Great Heights is such a good song, by the way.
Oh
The
no.
arcade Streetlight Manifest.
Oh, man. This is its last show ever.
Yeah, they're gonna play again.
Give.
Yeah, they probably will.
Look,
Actually, nobody knows right now, guys.
Yeah, we technically all already played our last show ever.
what,
Damn.
That's
Well,
not good to hear. We don't want this to be an official
There it
Booze and
is,
Tunes.
dude. That's the title of this fucking podcast now.
Yeah, Booze and Tunes episode 9. Charmer breaks up for no reason.
Even in a world.
Yeah, I meant all bands.
music.
Yeah, all bands, yeah.
Oh no, I'm just messing with you. So I can name the band members though of this band if you guys want.
You say there's 2?
There is 2.
Can you give the lesser known one first?
you're asking me for
Yeah,
2
The
band
lesser
names?
known one is Robert McDowell.
Robert McDowell?
Hmm.
Wait,
I
what's the
don't know.
question?
You're asking me for
Shocker
one band,
one.
for one band name?
It was,
Yeah, one band name.
they did the music for Swiss Army Man.
Robert
They did.
McDowell.
All original, soundtrack and everything.
Great movie.
All right, who was it? Spill the beans here.
Give the next one.
Orchestra.
Manchester.
Wow.
Mm.
Andy
Andy.
Hall was the name that I did not want to give away
Oh,
because
yeah, I would have got
Yeah.
all right.
Motherfucker.
What massively popular band tragically lost their drummer in 2009 to a drug overdose?
Avenged Sevenfold.
Yep, nailed that one.
Damn.
Shout out to Rev.
Dude, I saw a show where I'm pretty sure he was dying. I'm not even
Oh
kidding.
no.
Damn.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I remember the singer literally said, you know, he said they almost didn't play the show because he was sick.
Dude.
And he stood up from behind the drums and looked like total dog shit. And literally like a few weeks later he died. I'm not even
Dude, he didn't give a fuck. He was probably
No,
just like,
rock
Rest in peace.
Wait, what did he say? He was like, guys, everyone, our drummer looks like shit tonight. He
No,
was
he
like,
was
let's go.
right, dude? Get some better friends.
He was
Holy-
like, shout out to our drummer for playing, even though he's like extremely sick. Like, half of it.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. Get back in there.
Yeah, just sit back down in the stool, man.
He cried you a sweater of tears, and you killed him.
That one. All right. In 2017, rest in peace. Absolutely, love the Rev.
Yeah, rest in
Also,
peace. Drink
quick
to
fun
that.
fact, my brother, who doesn't have a single tattoo in the world and is like the nicest Christian boy ever, was thinking about getting the Rev tattoo on his back just because he was that big of a fan of Avenged Sevenfold. So, shout out to Peach for being a complete fucking mongoloid.
Yep.
In 2017, when you guys played Bloodfest, the listed headlining band was whom?
Modern baseball.
No.
Nope.
Yes, it was.
No, the year
A lot
we
of
played,
speed.
Oh, was it?
it was Law Dispute.
Law Dispute.
Dude, Law Dispute
Yeah.
is
Law
amazing.
Dispute. You did get one question wrong though, so everybody sip.
Dude, I just want to
So
tell
what
you,
year did Modern
if you haven't
The year
seen Law
before?
Dispute live,
I
they're
have not
fucking
seen Law Dispute.
there. You would think that it's like some kind of sad shit. It's
Dude.
Law Dispute, but that man, the fucking lead singer, has so much energy. It is out of control.
I
It is
thought I saw
crazy.
you in my sleep, darling.
That's damn. All right.
All right, this one was the course of a shitload of digging. What was the house number of your Rochester, New York home for Charmer 2016?
Oh,
106.
196.
196.
Yep. All right. What's the last four of your social security numbers?
Wait, how does that
That's a terrifying question.
How did he know that?
But in the words of Nardwar, you are Charmer. We do have to know these.
That's public information.
Yeah, oh, it's
That is big.
to you.
Looks
Unless I
great.
could have just called all your parents and been like, "Yo, what's up? Give me some stuff." Which band's lead guitarist lost 2 of his fingers and now plays with fake prosthetics?
I think Swifty did that.
Black Sabbath.
Tony Iommi.
Tony
Iommi.
You answered both. Yeah, you answered both questions of that one. I
Black
am
Sabbath,
actually
who?
worried that Nick is gonna get the one that I was talking about earlier, the fucking wicked weird one. So I'm just gonna jump right to that one. Where was it? What famous British rock band allegedly tied up and fucked a groupie with a dead shark's nose?
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, and do you know the number?
It's Jimmy Page for
Do
sure.
I know what?
It was Jimmy Page. I
It's
said,
gotta
do you
be.
know the member?
I read was it Hammer of the Gods in high school? Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I could not believe that I had actually verified
Crazy.
that as true fact. That is the most fucked up thing I have ever heard in my entire life. Allegedly,
Yeah, they wrote about
they were fishing out of their hotel window and they saw a girl walking on by and were like, "Yo, you want a shark shoved up ya? Come on through." And then they showed up, and that's exactly what happened.
She said yes.
It was them and another band, wasn't it? It was like Vanilla Fudge and Led Zeppelin.
From the account, though, I think it was Zeppelin's manager, so he didn't actually mention too much.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's an infamous moment in rock and roll history.
I think it's
I
funny
didn't
though
know
because
that.
did anybody else know this?
No, what the fuck?
I
No.
didn't
Okay.
know that.
I literally found this out today. I found that out.
Yeah, the
today.
mud shark.
Yeah, the mud shark.
Uh,
Dude, you fucking know too much. You know too much. You gotta get out of here, buddy. What 2 famous rock and rollers were cut in bed together by one of their wives?
probably everyone.
Someone in Fleetwood Mac.
Steven Tyler.
Nope.
David Bowie and Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
David Bowie is one of them.
Mick Jagger.
Rod Stewart.
The other one. Caught by
Really?
David Bowie's wife herself. Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Wait.
No, we just have a joke.
Okay, I have to tell you something. Okay. Do you remember? Okay, we're probably all about the same age.
Yeah.
Listen, do you remember? Do you remember hearing the rumor that Marilyn Manson could suck his own dick?
Yeah.
Because he removed.
I heard it
Yep.
1,000 times.
Yep.
Everyone's heard. Okay, so I work with a guy in his 50s,
Right.
Okay.
and I told him that story, and he thought it was hilarious. And he said, "You know what's really funny about that is that when I was a kid, there was a rumor that Rod Stewart had to have his stomach pumped of David Bowie's cum."
Oh.
Oh my god! Dude, you're the only other person I've ever heard say that in my entire life.
What?
And the
Yeah, because who would
wicked
say that?
Mom
Isn't
told
that
me
amazing?
that.
Who's
Oh.
talking? No one's talking about that.
Mom told me that.
These like little rock and roll myths are so amazing.
Oh my god.
My mom walked in my room when I was like 6 listening to Ooh La La by the Faces, and she was like, "You know, this guy got his stomach pumped because he had cum in it, right?" And I was like, I'm a child. I'm a child. That was the
You're like,
first.
what's
I didn't even know. I had no idea what was going on, and then years later, I heard that again, and I was like,
You didn't even know. You didn't even know it come. That's funny.
I had no idea, man.
What do you?
I
What,
was
Mom?
I was a frightful and fruitful young lad. In that, though, I feel like, honestly, I think Nick might outdo me in most of this trivia, but we're going to keep it going.
Slide it.
The band Blondie, where did their name come from?
Blondie? Because Debbie Harry's blonde? I don't know.
It's so much worse than you could ever imagine.
Oh god.
Well, I just want to know.
You can wave and I'll drink. That's up to you.
Is this busy?
I don't think any of us know the answer to that question.
I don't know.
Blondie was derived from, and I shit you fucking not, Hitler's dog was named Blondie. Yep. That's a true fucking
Hey,
fact.
back in the 70s, punk rock was really edgy, you know? Everyone was into Nazi shit.
Well, you know what? Fucking Henry Rollins, man. Shout him out. My goat. Love that guy.
Henry Rollins.
Dude, shout out Henry Rollins, seriously. Let's spin the wheel before we go into the next drinking game, because while there is more trivia, I do feel like Nick might be a match that I cannot hit.
I didn't know that.
I honest to God think that me researching musical facts is kind of just like what's in your brain on a daily basis. And that is frightening to me.
It landed on Charmer, but I don't know what that means.
It lands on Charmer, so you guys can actually choose. You can drink or you can smoke all at once. It has to happen all at once, though.
It's like a waterfall?
Well, Neil's rolling.
Looks like we're smoking all at once.
Alright.
Well, then you gotta do it.
Too, so.
All right.
Shit.
I have to respect the lighting the bowl stick lighter.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, sick move.
Yeah, I just,
Thank you.
Are you really?
I had to go to my
you
car
light
to
a
get it.
candle?
It's it's funny. He does this every day, every single day.
No,
Speaking of, did you see my Snapchat? What was it?
He actually has a teacup
Speak-
with a fucking
Speaking
bowl
of
on it.
cold
Speaking of,
Just
He's a dog lover. He loved painting, and his birthday was 420.
You got that lighter, Nick?
yes.
speaking of Hitler, the fucking lady that called, I was getting a tattoo yesterday, and he got a call from a potential customer asking if he would tattoo a portrait of Adolf Hitler on her, and he was like, absolutely not. But he wanted to.
Yeah, woof.
Yes,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah.
I got a tattoo. I was getting tattooed yesterday, and you got a call, and she had like manners too. She was like, "Oh, no worries, this and that." She was like polite, but while asking for a portrait of Hitler tattooed on her body, and he's like, "No, I don't think I can. I don't want to do that for you."
I think what we need to do is.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
because
You think
that's
I
the
was
most terrifying things I've ever heard in my life.
I was like, "Why? Why? Where would
He
you want
had
that?"
it on the fucking recording. He
The
Snapchatted
fact
it
that
to
you
the group.
mentioned that she was polite makes me even more worried because those are the people
Yeah.
I'm worried.
It's
in
like
my
she had like manners with the conversation, but at the same time, like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like,
She was like, "Oh, thank you so much for like responsibly like declining her," and I was like, "Come on, respectively declining her." I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, "No, he's like that'd be a very bad look. Like that. What am I gonna do right now? No way." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
I appreciate your consideration.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
I ask you guys a trivia question?
Mhm.
Was that actually it did land on trivia? All right.
Yeah.
Due to
No.
What?
Hold on.
They're gonna ask us.
oh, you're gonna ask. Feel free.
No, I thought about this when you brought up the Jimmy Eat World thing. Do you know what album came out on 9/11, 2001?
It came out on 9/11.
Yes.
Oh Jesus.
I think.
I have
By
no
like a
idea.
pretty big.
I remember
Slayer.
there being a Bruce Springsteen album that dropped either soon after or before because my aunt like cried her eyes out at a live show due to 9/11.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he's a Jersey dude.
Yeah, he's a Jersey boy. Yeah. Slayer's album "God Hates Us All" came out that day.
Oh my
I think
god.
only Grimbeard would have known that one. To be honest with you, I'm not huge into Slayer. To be
How many
completely honest.
conspiracies are there on that?
I wouldn't know much about Slayer.
Yeah, there's a conspiracy that Slayer did 9/11 actually.
I mean, yeah, of course. That's the
It was
one
a big
hanging
deal.
fruit.
It was literally just supposed to
Slayer
be.
live on some late night talk show like fucking a year ago. That shit was fantastic. I was surprised.
That's
Just
all
to
right.
appreciate the last spin of the wheel, though.
Slayer
Judas
did
sang
9/11.
Lawrence
Oh
Green,
my
a good
god.
song. What famous professional wrestler was featured on Boy Meets World?
You're gonna have to ask it again.
Yeah,
because
sorry.
I said, what famous professional wrestler was featured on Boy Meets World?
Butterbean.
Nope.
Oh, dude, I think I remember
Also
this
not a
episode. It's that dude. It's Frankie's dad. Lily's dad. Is it Kane?
What's the show?
It is Frankie's dad, but it's not Kane.
Boy Meets World, and the wrestler is.
H-Train.
I'm gonna start. I don't know.
I hope it's Sting.
Sting. Yeah, I was gonna say
It's not Sting.
Undertaker.
No, it's like a old fat guy.
Yo, Rey Mysterio. Damn.
Talking
That's
like
mankind.
95. Rey Mysterio is in
Hey.
WCW killing people.
You guys want to know a
Was it
charmer?
Mankind?
You want to know a charmer fun fact?
Yeah.
I do, absolutely.
The Honky Tonk Man opened for us in Buffalo, New York.
Are you fucking serious?
The professional wrestler, Honky Tonk Man,
He
and
was doing comedy.
and the guy selling his merch was the guy from what movie?
He
He was the midget from what?
person.
The little person from what?
No way.
The famous midgets that
from-
I know range from Austin Powers,
Like the leprechaun
The
or
leprechaun.
something.
the Leprechaun.
Like a stunt person.
That
movie
movie
maybe
was
also
the movie
like
with the
worked
worst I've
in
ever
like
seen.
the wrestling industry. Maybe.
The midget one?
Could be.
There was the midget wrestler that I know that was with the blue meanie.
No, he wasn't a wrestler.
Next.
Oh, he wasn't a wrestler in real life. Okay.
No, he was just selling signed copies of the Leprechaun on DVD.
Fuck. What is happening? This is quite.
You guys ever get to the point in your podcast where it just turns into like, yeah, we're not really going anywhere with a lot of things because everyone's so fun.
Part of it,
Including everything's like
all
this.
the fucking questions you don't want to answer. We just
That's
talk
the
about things that
goal.
you actually want to talk about. And then people,
No, I know the initial question still. The wrestler in Boy Meets World, but I don't fucking know it.
the answer was Vader, and yes, it was Frankie's dad.
Yeah, I remember the
We
episode.
got. We
I
only
don't
have
know where that is.
He was a great wrestler at WCW. As a huge wrestling fan and a complete fucking loser, I can say that he was one of the best wrestlers. I love wrestling. Don't care. Fuck you guys. Great. Don't give a shit. Still watch it all the time.
No,
Awesome.
I'm jealous. I wish I could.
I know it's not real.
I would-
I'm aware it's
No,
it's still fun.
I would love to do
like
it because I feel like you get the swag of a wrestler and an actor at the same time. You
Yeah,
kind of
if
like
you're
get the
The Rock.
best. You get the best of both worlds.
John Cena just follows The Rock up the ladder of Hollywood and eventually will star in every action movie for the next 40 years every summer. All right, so we're going to go on to the actual drinking games here. What we start with is the lyric game.
We're just starting to drink now.
Yeah, no. Now we play the drinking games. That's
for
the
sure.
situation that we're in. Now, I'm gonna say lyrics from a specific song. If we can get one correct answer, then that would be great. Every wrong answer, you must drink.
Sure.
I thought I saw you in my sleep, darling.
But a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable.
Oh, good riddance.
Green Day.
The
Yeah.
name of the song is "Time of Your Life," but I'll accept it. We have after that one.
That's all he had.
Yeah, that was. That was the
Oh yeah, we
only-
killed it.
Nah, Good Riddance. Good Riddance was definitely the name of that song. No.
No, it's time of your
Yeah,
life.
it is.
No.
Parentheses, time of your
It's Good
Oh,
Riddance.
parentheses.
It's Good
I'm
Riddance. Yeah.
I
It is
apologize.
good riddance.
He definitely had it.
All right.
Tom can only read
get
in
drunk.
parentheses.
With your friends and stay at home.
I know this one, but I'm not gonna answer it.
That's dogleg.
Yeah.
It is
It
dogleg.
is dog like.
They are.
Is that 11?
What's that?
Is that 11 a.m. drunk?
No, that is actually Bueno. I
Well,
believe.
that's all right. That's get
Yeah.
drunk, wake up. My bad.
Right.
Yeah.
The next one we have. In the middle of a gunfight, in the center of a restaurant.
I know that one.
It's a lot harder when you're saying the words like a complete tool instead of actually singing them.
What?
Yeah,
Aeron?
Right.
No, it's good.
I know it is.
Say it.
No, it's good.
Bring it back one more time, like you just said it.
In the middle of a gunfight, in the center of a restaurant.
It sounds like fucking
All right,
Starlight
I might
Runner.
be way fucking off here, but is that Fall Out Boy?
It is not. You are kind of close though.
It's Panic though.
Okay. I'm for some reason that's the first thing I thought.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
That is.
I
My
wouldn't
Chemical
listen to this song. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, I don't think
What
anyone.
song is that though?
Those lyrics brought me right back to that era.
It's
Yeah,
you know what they do to guys like us in prison.
Sure.
Okay.
Never listened to him. Sorry.
Shark noses.
Bored down in a dead man town. The first kick I took was when I hit the ground.
What?
I don't know that either.
I know. I fucking know that.
They're all gonna be things that you can smell in the back of your head, but you're never gonna put your finger on them. That's the best part.
2002 Avril Lavigne.
Oh, I wish.
Does anyone want to smoke weed?
Hell yeah.
Nope.
All right.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna
I'm spinning
pass
this
on
wheel.
that one, I suppose.
What
no
was
one's-
that?
Wait, yeah.
No one's got it.
You want to
Yeah,
give us?
what was that?
Give us a
Do
hint.
you want to hit?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I'm trying to think of like a.
Come on.
What we were okay, all right. What we were talking about with 9/11.
You can't read that.
What?
Good luck.
What?
It was like 5 minutes ago.
It says rip one.
World?
Nope.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna go ahead and tap
I-
out.
Is this later song?
It's
That
sounds
Bruce
super familiar,
Springsteen,
but-
born in the USA.
Yeah, I was like, I know what that is. Yeah.
She's
I-
walking down the street, lying to every eye she meets. Do you think you'll be the guy to make the queen of the angels sigh?
Wait, one more time. It's a 90s song, isn't it?
She's walking
For my
down
way
the
out.
street, blind to every eye she meets. Do you think you'll be the guy to make the queen of the angels sigh?
If you get one of these, you're a genius because the way he says them is just, it's broken.
That's the best part of the entire thing.
Yeah, your pacing of that dog leg one reminded me of 11 a.m. drunk because of that. And it's fucking
I very legitimately mimic an Alex Trebek, R.I.P. style voice because I
Dude,
fucking
love-
love Jeopardy.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. I can hear it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Say it one more time. I think I got it.
You think you got it?
Say it one more time. Yeah.
It was. Hold on. You're making me go back every single time while I'm like trying to scroll on to what's next.
You gotta expect to say it more than once. Come on.
I said it like 4 times. You
You didn't think
motherfucker.
we would get it, dude. It's just weird.
How dare you? I'm upset now. I am
Come on.
angry. She's walking down the street, blind to every eye she meets. Do you think you'll be the guy
I
to
hate
make
you.
the queen of the angels sigh?
Oh, dude, that's Jim Morrison. That's the Doors.
It is. What's the song?
I'm
You
way
have to
off.
give him a chance to get the song then, since he got.
Incredible.
Dude.
That was really fucking good. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we
was
got
that
Galaxy
was good shit, dude.
Big Ridgy brain.
Anybody have the song?
I
No.
channeled some.
No.
Yeah.
Just give us
When I was like,
the
thank you, Johnny.
give us the W.
Our homie's still thinking.
I will absolutely give you the W. It's "Hello, I Love You."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I needed that.
I wouldn't have guessed it, but damn, he got the Doors pretty good. I wouldn't have guessed the Doors. I was fucking crippled.
All right. Jane had a chance. Well, she really did. Instead,
Ah,
she dropped out.
Jumped out, had a couple of kids, Offspring.
Offspring.
All right.
What's the song?
Kids are not all right. Are they?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man, he knew it like immediately.
Damn.
He was ready to fucking go. I should have known better. I really should have known better from the Offspring lyrics at this point. God damn, you half Japanese girls. Do
Weezer
it to
outscored
me.
show.
Yeah,
What?
that's Weezer.
I'll score.
Outscored show.
I'll
Weezer
score show.
Pinkerton traction.
You actually all do it so fast that I couldn't even react to that. All right.
We're getting smoked again.
Of course. Well, we have to make it something somebody's going to know eventually. Lee Wargo, let's get a spin of the wheel. If
He
we
put
shall.
it. He said that he put it at easy mid. He's.
Wait, how do you guys all
saying
know
it's
each
easy.
other? Quick side.
How do we know each other?
Yeah, how do you
So I've
Yeah.
known Grimbeard since my freshman year of high school. And I met Lee
We lived in
Wargo
the same town.
3 years ago through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
And now me and him are best buddies.
I
We're
met
from
a
Mass.
guy
Yeah.
that room?
playing World of Warcraft and then met Tom through him.
Wait,
Playing video games, yeah. It was pretty much it.
Good for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well,
Where
it
you
was
guys-
mainly
South Coast Mass.
Discord and Skype and TeamSpeak and Vent and all
I'm
that
from
shit.
Pittsburgh.
Mostly League of Legends and World of Warcraft.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Did you
I'm-
play Classic?
I
Yeah,
do.
we do.
Yeah.
I'm still playing right now. Yeah.
I'm not,
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
my subscription's still active, but I haven't played in like 2 or 3 days.
I like January.
Do you guys game? What do you guys play? We know you play Pokemon just because that was obvious, but what else?
Not really.
Of course.
I'm just really into my PS2 emulator right now. I'm trying to be hit and run at the moment. Actually, I'm like almost.
Let's go.
I never did as a kid. It's new for me. It's exciting.
Lee can back me up
Yeah.
on this one. I'm not kidding you. I downloaded a PS2 emulator maybe like a month ago. I have played Bully, Hit and Run, Code Rage.
Yeah.
I have been
Wow.
going absolutely nuts on the PS2
Yeah,
emulator.
all the-
Yeah.
But ironically, everybody made fun of me for this. I have never played Bully. I never heard of Bully, and that is all I am doing right now.
That's my next game now.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
funny game.
It was, I guess, it
You
was
should play
Rockstar,
the Warriors.
like the people who fucking made GTA.
GTA.
Yeah, it's like a slow burn, but like once you get into it, it's awesome.
If you like that, play the Warriors. It's fucking awesome.
I've played
Also
made by
Rockstar.
Play Bully.
I think I'm gonna download a PS1 just for Tekken.
Wait, like the Warriors, the movie, or?
It's a video game too, but it's based off the movie.
Oh, okay. So it is, but it's about the movie. I've never even,
Yes, it is.
I didn't even know they had a video game. I have
It
to play
rules.
that. I love
Yes,
that
you'll
movie.
love it. I promise. If you like Rockstar games, you'll like it.
You know what? Just because you guys brought this up, I want each of your favorite movies right now off the bat. Don't think about it. Go.
Whew.
Antichrist.
Wow.
Okay.
Dude,
Favorite movie?
I get.
Don't
I'm
think. Don't
gonna
think.
with
Just go.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind because
Oh,
I'm a
great
hipster.
Really?
That's a real sad one.
Dude, it's good.
Awesome movie.
Yeah.
Dazed and confused.
Blue Bell.
Oh, I do love that movie too.
Or Mulholland Drive.
Oh, dude. I watched that for the first time like a year ago. That shit fucked me up.
That movie's Swift. Yeah.
Mulholland
I'm still not entirely sure what happened, but
That was a high school era for me. all those
You-
movies.
I think the actress at the end, I don't know, dude. It was dreams and shit. It was way too much to go into. I've sank far too many cans to discuss that film right now.
You gotta study it.
I need Dave's favorite band
Or
My
movie.
favorite
movie.
band?
movie.
Movie?
What the
Honestly, I don't think I have a favorite movie. What's that?
I need the name of your favorite movie because I am.
I know, I don't have one. I can't give you a name.
Dude, The Jerk by Steve Martin is really
Oh shit! I do love me some Steve Martin.
There we go. No one has
funny.
ever answered that before. That was the first time.
Uncle Buck is awesome.
first and
You know, honestly,
history.
I'll rock the jerk with Steve Martin. He's my favorite song.
Dude,
That is my favorite.
that's good.
All right. Oh, also, Nick, I wanted to ask you one thing. When I say the words repeater press,
That's like my screen printing business.
yes,
That's great.
yes, it is. Tell me what it is.
Yes. He's like good guess.
No, I just wanted to get the general reaction. What is a screen printing shop?
I make all of Charmer's merchandise.
Dude,
Wait, you
that's
make
what it
all-
was?
Wait,
Dude.
What?
You make all of your own merchandise? I missed what you said.
Yeah, I print all like Charmer's t-shirts. and
Oh, that's
stuff.
fucking sick. Okay. I actually had no idea what that meant, so I had to bring that up to you. Since you guys are so big into gaming, tell me about what you've been doing lately in the gaming world.
In the gaming world.
Yeah.
Well, I know we have
Oh,
Pokemon. We were talking about
It's
PS2
Pokemon
emulators.
Community Day, by the way.
I mean, like honestly, I haven't been gaming very much.
I just started gaming. I never did prior. I have
Really?
some downtime, so the PS2 emulator really came into play, and I beat Futurama, The Warriors, and then Rugrats for PS1, and then I just started playing Hit and Run.
yo, the PS1 Rugrats.
That's
Like-
a great
like the
game.
puzzle.
PS1 Rugrats. Hell yeah.
And I just started burning Dreamcast games
so
again
fun?
too. So
Dreamcast, oh shit.
I think the
Yeah,
only
dude, I
Dreamcast
played
number
like
one
2 games on
was
that.
Sonic. What was the Sonic one for Dreamcast? The Chaos Emerald.
that's the one I just burned. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and there's
Yeah.
Sonic Shuffle and some other
Oh,
ones.
okay. So there's 2 of them. I only remember
Yeah.
whatever one I played on the Dreamcast. There was the final boss was Chaos, and he was dementing an entire city as a Godzilla-like water creature. So that's
That's
what I
the
remember,
first. Yeah,
the first one.
that is the first one. And that's like the beginning of the game when you start playing it. That was like that's the game that comes with the Dreamcast console. It's kind of like how Yoshi's Island came with SNES, and kind of like Mario 64 came with 64.
Jesus Christ. Well, actually, I have been playing my N64 emulator quite a bit. I have taken to quite a few of those old school games, Conkers and Diddy Kong and shit like that. I play it a little bit too much, if we're being honest.
100%.
Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2.
Yes.
The best video games ever made.
Dude,
So
Donkey
you
love
Kong
guys,
is hard.
you guys were actually playing that in one of the attic sessions videos. You're
Yeah,
playing
the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Yeah,
That's
on
awesome.
purpose.
Deserved.
And what's your Dave? I know you play Smash. I don't know if everybody else in the band plays Smash. What's your main?
Oh, I play like 10 different characters.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Rifle them off.
I have a good time. I don't know. I play like a Lil
You
Mac.
womp on people.
Recess.
I play like everyone. I play a lot. I don't know.
have you
Well,
played the
since
guys
my
from
friends-
Dogleg?
I really play it. What's that?
Oh yeah, they do. They do love.
Have you
Smash.
guys played the guys from Dogleg?
Oh no, Chase plays Melee. He's like
Oh,
really
yeah.
good at Melee, which is a specific game.
Okay.
But yes, I would never beat him in that game.
Wait,
Respect.
After Super Smash.
They did.
I
yeah,
played the
they talk
guy.
about it.
I played
That's-
my friend. I was just gonna say I played my friend in fucking the new one on the Switch. I never played it before. I thought that I was alright, and then he pulled out his custom controller and just stomped me. So I don't play that anymore. Yeah.
Honestly, no, he just like
Do they make
that phone.
they
He's
make
like,
custom controllers?
Dude, they
Yeah,
Yo.
probably.
What?
when I invite my friends over and ask them to play, we're gonna have a good time.
What is that? What does a custom controller look like? Now I want to look this up.
you can get anything. I mean, they just have it sent away, and then
like a modded
Some-
trigger for COD.
Yeah, they put aimbot on it.
I
and then-
never played COD either, dude. What? I don't know what you're talking about. You're fucking speaking gibberish.
Wow.
A
This guy
custom
don't
controller.
game. This guy doesn't even game.
I have literally
That's
played
good.
the same video game for like 10 years
A
straight.
custom controller for Smash.
Yeah. That's what Lee was talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your
it's-
video game that you've been playing straight for?
I've been playing League of
However.
Legends since I was like 14, probably. So like 11 years.
Okay.
now.
That's
Platinum, Diamond,
Yeah, well, I
Omega.
was Plat 1 last season. I barely missed Diamond, but we'll see. We'll see. You know,
I'm honestly,
know.
I've never played it in my life.
Ironically,
Oh,
Lee's way
shit.
better than me, but I take it way more seriously, so it's kind of like an ego burn to me. He doesn't give a shit about the game, and somehow he gets to like Diamond 1 every year. It's fucking irritating.
It's a shit game. It's a garbage game.
I have my question for you guys.
Yeah.
You have a
Alright.
question for us? All right, shoot.
Yeah, that's my question. Finally, actual question. Where are all three of you located?
Different.
So I'm
Like, when are we
around
gonna?
Pittsburgh. I'm around the
Pittsburgh, okay.
Pittsburgh area, yeah.
I am in Phoenix, Arizona currently.
Oh yeah, you said you drove out there. I heard that in the dogleg
yeah.
one. So
Yep.
And,
Oh, that's fucking sick. Thanks, man.
I'm about a half hour.
I love
I'm a half hour.
Drove the whole country. It was a great time.
I'm a half
yeah,
hour
head first.
south of Boston.
South of okay, so we're gonna have to hang out with all three of you respectively in different areas when we
Oh,
start
yeah.
playing again. Hopefully.
When you guys start playing again, I
Count
give you
on
my
it, for sure.
word. If you guys come anywhere near me, I will buy you all booze the entire night.
I owe you at this point.
Little booze, little tunes.
But I will. But similar to every other emo show me and Viri have ever gone to and caused an issue, we will be front runners the entire time. So you will never miss us. I give you that guarantee.
I'll drive. We'll bring the party.
Yeah.
No, this has been very cool.
Have
This
you
is a
have you
great
played
podcast.
have you played in Mass before?
And where?
Massachusetts?
What are some of the venues?
We played in
that-
Boston. We played
Boston,
at
Adelaide, the Middle East.
the
Middle East and Cambridge.
Yeah, Cambridge.
Yeah, Cambridge. You played there at the Hobson, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the venue that's attached to like maybe an Indian food restaurant or something?
It's in the
like,
basement.
Yeah, they had like a full restaurant as the other half of the venue.
I
The Middle
remember
East. The
that.
Middle East is the basement, and upstairs is the restaurant.
Yeah, Hobson.
No, well,
Okay.
upstairs there's another venue too.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
a smaller venue upstairs.
I went on a tour with Hot Mulligan, and that was one of their shows when I was doing merch for them, and
Oh, that's dope.
they played there.
Oh man, that's been fucking.
We ate mushrooms after our show.
Hobson,
It was awesome.
So our buddy gave us mushrooms the prior day in New York City.
In New York.
Nice.
Yeah, so after our set in Boston, we took them and we were having a great time. And Neil was driving, so we did not that of the night. And we had our really good friend Jacob playing things for us on the tour. And he played in the early rendition of Charmer, so he came back for that tour to play with us.
Okay.
And we all took the mushrooms. Like we were all like deep in the trip, and then all of a sudden this girl comes out of nowhere and really wanted a picture with the whole band. And my girl was like, oh, okay. A real pose in like front of the band. And we're all set up, and
That photo's hilarious.
she took the photo, and then she put it on Twitter. And if you look at it, all our pupils are just like galaxy size.
We have to find that picture, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I gotta
god.
find it.
So funny.
Dude.
Oh.
And it's like by far the best picture. I think it's my favorite band photo.
Did she say anything? She thought nothing of it. She's like, "Oh, that's my favorite fucking
Yeah,
band."
She was eating shrooms too.
I'd be able to see it if you could see Nick's eyes.
Oh my god, I don't know if we'll be able to see the eyes.
No, it's
No.
it's super pixelated.
Oh, we're just like, it's the funniest thing.
That's hilarious.
Funny.
Where were you when they gave you mushrooms?
Boston.
Boston, and then we drove
Albany.
Yeah.
Don't go to Boston, dude. Last time I was there, I blacked out, and then apparently I was making out with some random girl, and then I woke up throwing up on a couch. So,
Hey.
just don't go there. Don't go there.
Boston's a city of cheap beer. Yeah, you can.
It's one dive
Unexpected
bar.
nights. Couple
Was that
dickheads,
after the drop?
couple dickheads in the streets.
Yeah. It's the one time.
That
I
show?
was there.
What? Did you say he was at that show in Boston?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't.
Oh.
Okay. Boston
wish-
rules though.
I wish I was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
There's a-
fun.
There's a
It's
lot
fun.
of good. There's a lot of good venues. If you
I
guys
like
get a chance to
Boston.
get back, dude, you better believe I'll be there, fucking throwing it down. I live like a half hour south, but I got friends fucking living all over the city, so I hang out all the time. If you guys are around,
Yeah.
get a lot of
Come
people to
fucking
show up.
hang out.
Get a lot,
Give me
yeah.
some bona fide. Straight bona fide.
Bonafide what?
I'm saying come up and chill with us. We stay there and we'll get some straight bona fide chilling time.
Bonafide chilling.
The sipping out of the
Oh,
can
yeah,
like
dude.
that. Sipping
Oh,
out of the side of the
shit.
can's just been cracking me up all night. That's fucking hilarious.
She was whining because I didn't pick her up.
I did your tooth method on this one.
You
So I
tried
didn't
it?
blow up the apartment. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. If you make
Well,
a
I've done it
little,
before, but
yeah, when you make the little air pockets, it's super easy, but you just gotta give a little less of shit about your teeth.
you got to give the thumb. Well, that's funny you bring that up.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I was king at doing like the open up a beer bottle with your tooth.
The Lord.
Oh.
I had probably like 50. I probably had like 50 clear, and suddenly it just blew my fucking tooth out. So now I just have like a half a tooth, and I went to the dentist, and he was like, "What's going on back here?" Like, oh, like I fell skateboarding, and he was like, "Does it hurt?" And I was like, "Well, not anymore. It did a lot when it
I
happened."
fell skateboarding.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, hell, we'll just leave it."
That's what he said.
Yeah, he literally said, "Oh hell, we'll just leave it." So now I just have a crater in my foot.
Oh, hell.
We'll just leave it.
He looked at the rest of your mouth. He was like, oh, hell.
I have no cavities.
Hey, I fucked it up once. When I started opening bottles, like in college, and maybe like a couple weeks later, I got my teeth like a couple of ridges under. You have the cap, like the couple of ridges, and I just got my tooth under like the bottom one, and I was new to it. And I was like, "Fuck it, it won't go yet," and just kept cranking it. And I cracked the bottle head open below the ridges, like the glass, just ripped the glass off and like cut my lip up. I was going so hard. I was like, "Why would this fucking work?"
What
And ripped
teeth
and-
are you using?
What? Seriously? What?
It was the one time I fucked up, but I'm clean with it now. But that was the worst time. It was my buddy. I went
with it now.
Dude, what
I went
teeth were
I went to
you
UMass. I used to live in. My buddy was an RA. We were hanging out in his room one day, just drinking. Bang, mouth cut right out.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why you don't open beers with your teeth.
Oh, it's super easy. You just gotta get used to it.
Right. What?
I don't know, man. I couldn't do that if I tried. Well, maybe if I tried, but I don't really want to. My teeth are fucked up as is.
They grow back.
They grew
I think we gotta call this.
What? You don't like hanging out with us?
Yeah.
Daddy Nick is tired.
We always
Hey,
send
this
it
is
out. This is actually by far our longest podcast, so thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Thank
our first opportunity.
We hope that you guys come back again very, very soon. If there's anything that anybody would like to send off with, feel free. Otherwise, love to Charmer. Thank you so much for being a part of the Booze and Tunes podcast, and we will
Much
see
love.
you next time.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us. This has been awesome.
Appreciate it
I
so
feel
much.
like we can sum it up by saying this was really fun.
Yeah,
So
this is
thank
awesome.
you. This is
We
really fun.
appreciate it a lot, man. For real, thank you.
I mean, the
Yeah, thank
shitload.
you, guys.
And then,
Y'all fucking rocked.
add me on social media stuff. so I know.
Oh, I absolutely
Okay.
will. Can we get whoever I've been communicating with through Twitter? That's my page, anyways. But before we go, this is actually kind of important. It's ridiculous, I know. We always yell "fuck SeaWorld" because we hate SeaWorld and we can't deal with
Yeah,
I agree.
It's the worst.
Steve-O hates
Fuck
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, baby.
Fuck 'em.
Too.
It's very important to us. Thank you so much. Fuck SeaWorld. One time for the people out there. And there is actually absolutely no cut